Well, you were helping me. You stay here. The rest I have to figure out on my own.
Oh, spoken like a true Sheridan.
Independent to the bitter end.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of bitter, how's Charmaine? Speaking of bitter.
Is Hayes coming?
I haven't heard from him to say that he isn't, but he signed up. He usually shows up, signs up, but he's usually on a little earlier too.
Yeah, who we missing? Hayes, Shag, the one Pally healer, Cathay.
There's Hazard.
The other Pally can't go. Would have been nice to have known he was going to leave since he did sign up.
What did I miss? Who left?
Sucks if they know they're gonna leave, so they don't worry. Like, I don't know, they don't have any care in
Yeah.
the world to just not worry about changing sign up or letting anybody know. Just fuck it.
Dang, Vame's missing out again? I thought he
Said
was
it was
signed up earlier.
flood season. He messaged one of the chats, said it was flood season and he was going to have to come off the sign up. Hopefully here soon it would slow down and he'd be able to get back to raiding.
We got you, got you.
One day
He's
I'll
gotta
be
find
back
the
to
people.
raid. Flood season is kicking our ass.
Yeah, he's got to find the people doing the rain dance where he's at.
Damn.
Hey, Christopher, you're gonna be okay, I promise. What's going on? The stress on his lungs is causing his vocal cords to spaz and blocking his belly.
Here we go. Good, good, good. Okay.
There you go, buddy. Very good.
Okay, I got logs on and
You're gonna be okay.
So we just need our last healer. Has once he's in.
he says hello. I thought somebody hit him with the invite. There he is. So yeah, just need a healer.
You're checking with Deputy Howard. Be right back. Hey, why don't you grab me a Coke from the kitchen first? Otherwise, I might be too parched to speak to. You know what I mean? Well, hey there. Look who's out and walking around. Lucky. Guess that nurse of yours has a pretty good set of hands on her. Miss Lucky, you're such a lousy shot. If I had pulled the trigger, you'd be dead.
Oh hell.
Some big words coming from guys trying to avenge. You know they can't help me, right? If they had any evidence at all, you'd be charged already, wouldn't they? You been on a bender? Blowing off some steam. Why? Feeling anxious? No. Too lot of time on my hands. What with being recently
Brandon, did you get any good gear on that Xiaomi yet?
Like 3,500 gear score.
Hell yeah.
Almost every BOE I could buy. I skipped like a back piece that was 10k, and I just made a wisp cloak instead. And then there's I think like I could have gotten like maybe the jewel crafting ring and necklace if I wanted still, and something else I'm sure, but I mean not too bad of a gear score, and just cost a little bit.
Oh yeah.
What the hell are you doing? I'm threatening now. You're not supposed to be here. What do you want me to do, man? You want me to sit around home waiting for the shooter to throw the okay? Right now, Jimmy doesn't have an alibi.
Yeah, between buying Reign of the Unliving, spending 17k on the DK, and then like almost 18, I think, on the Shaman. I've been burning through my gold recently.
Yeah, I bet.
It's easy vault.
Yeah, and I'll probably never really find time to fully play any more of them other than the Priest and the Warlock.
Right. Well, the one Pally listed his gear score message didn't get anything. Oh wow, oh, the night looks pretty cool over here. I didn't notice that before.
I'm gonna run and grab a drink real quick.
Who's berserking salt?
Eclipse.
Oh really?
I think, right?
I don't know. He was pumping
Yeah,
the
I'm
run
pretty
I did
sure.
with him. Berserking. Well, if he wants to switch, we can take Wealthy and be good, unless Nastina messaged. Still haven't heard. Okay, he said he's switching, so we can come. We'll grab Wealthy, I guess. I didn't know that was his ult. I thought it was a whole nother person.
What's up, turds?
Nothing. What are you doing, turd?
Just got done feeding the snake turd.
Oh, yeah?
Finally got it to start eating without having to be put in the dog box.
Oh, really? You got to baby it?
Yeah, for a while.
That was real timid. Our one big one was like that whenever the dogs would walk by. Like, it'd kill the shit immediately, start eating it. Then the dogs would run by and dick around, then it'd stop and leave it there. And I'd be so pissed. It'd kill multiple ones. But
Yeah.
she's good now.
She'd sniff at it. I mean, she was eating before, apparently. But maybe just like the whole moving process and being sold.
They had to settle in. Yeah,
tiny
I'm sure
little-
it's hard on them if they're... Depending how old they are, They get established. They get used to the routine.
Got her to eat like a month into having her, like normally.
Mm-hmm.
And then, nope.
Getting
But
pain in the butt
starting,
again.
yeah, starting last week though,
Yo, what's up, guys?
she's been doing real good.
What's up? What's up?
Shit, invite here.
Did you have a good birthday?
Me?
Oh no, sorry.
Yeah.
Noise.
Oh, no.
I didn't have to work though, huh?
Look who just logged in.
His breathing has stabilized. He nodded off. I didn't have the heart to wake him for a little bit. I still don't understand what happened.
Well, it appears he suffered from
Technically, he made it, right?
likely connected to his
Yeah, but we're full. We just invited Wealthy, and Wealthy's 32 on the sign up.
I mean, the thing I hate is like he just hadn't replied to anybody, so we filled the spot.
He just said no. I messaged him at 8 or a little before.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if it just been a little bit more of a notice, it would have been okay to hold the spot. But I think it's filled now. We kind of got to go with what we got.
Christopher loves you.
I mean, I can step out for him.
That's up to you.
I don't mind.
If you don't
Oh, that
mind,
Nastina
I'd
switching.
appreciate it. I'm sure he would. He hasn't got to go a couple.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Is Nastina hasn't been able to raid really.
Yeah, let's.
We kind of need the range or melee balance too.
Yeah, that will help also. But I appreciate it.
When you go in there, just, make sure that he knows everything's okay.
All right, let's fix the raid group.
I'm trying to move people around.
Okay, you're taking. Yeah, let's get in here. Let me switch to master loot.
Now we don't gotta worry about Sussy Pally buffs.
That's good.
We already have one.
I think that looks okay for groups.
Priests need to be in with a group. Does he want? He has this one's going to set up groups. Is he saying that for a reason, or just because they're sus as fuck? We're inviting people.
I don't see where that was said.
No, he whispered it to me.
Oh, okay. I don't think we've linked Discord, have we?
That's what I'm doing.
Twin skin boys. Oh, bought one guppy and potentially another guppy, but it was in the feeder tank for 19 cents.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we'll see
They
when it
messed
grows.
up.
Yeah. for the grandma, just and a snail. Snail had a ton of moss on it, so like his shell's like completely coated green with moss. Fucking algae.
I bought electric yellow. He was small, but he looked cool as shit, and I think my one dinosaur eel ate it.
Rip. Wait, put him in the grandma's tank. Hopefully, they live throughout the week. I'll be able to get her some like neon texture and.
You should make sure you got enough filtration. That's the most important part. People try to go bare minimum, over filtrate.
All the plants in there are doing real good.
That's good. A lot of people struggle to be able to grow them.
We got
Stina needs an summon.
we got 2 sticks in there, and we had some rocks in our tank that we took out months ago. Keep on taking them over there.
Stina's right outside, I think.
I think I'm gonna, because they give them someplace to hide behind without, sticking a fucking SpongeBob SquarePants house in there,
Alright. Anybody need to go over the first boss? Please speak before we go on. No. We're range fucking heavy. Everybody stay spread out. Make sure we get the healers plenty of room in the middle during the worm phase. If you got to give up DPS, fucking give up DPS. Don't run in there and blow up people. Slash range, what, 12, I think? Range over...
Yeah, you have to be
range
11 yards or more. So
Slash
if you do
12.
range 12 is best.
It's the most important thing. We do that, it's easy for response. GG.
Hey, Gio, is this a lower rank stone you put down here?
Might not be spec'd into it.
If he's not spec, that's that's just the basic
Okay,
stone.
okay,
It went
okay.
straight onto my bar, so it should be just the non-spec basic bar.
You can, Crane, yeah.
Who's tanking first?
Hazard.
Has? Okay.
I actually like having us marked because that helps us stay spread in the third phase.
Yeah, it does. It's good.
Everyone's ready. I'm gonna start it up.
Snowballs as soon as they come. Again, mindful of your range. Do not blow each other up. I'm not going to stress it again. Mindful of your range.
Coliseum that you will face your greatest challenges. Those of you who survive the rigors of the Coliseum will join the Argent Crusade on its march to Ice-Crowned Citadel. Hailing from the deepest, darkest caverns of the Storm Peaks, Gormak the Impaler.
Gorbak.
Heroes.
The Impaler. Old man's gonna build a deck.
This will be no match for my champions, Tyrion.
Oh yeah.
Flask up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Snowball. Everybody swap. Everybody swap. No snowball coming out.
As soon as he applies it again.
Snowball.
There you go. Lose taunting. Copium.
No snowball coming out.
I'll sack Copium. Taunting soon. 3, 2, Asgard taunt.
Again, watch out for fucking healers and be mindful of range.
Spread, spread, spread.
I'll do a G-sack on the first, like whenever a bunch of people get the poison.
5, 4, 3,
If a bunch of people end up getting.
1.
D-sacking.
Target you.
Stay spread. Stay spread. Don't get caught up.
Come to crayons. Who's got it?
Lose you.
I'm under. Yep, got it. Freed.
Acid Mall's closer to the wall.
Spread, spread, spread.
Do not stand in front of Acid Mall.
I'm just stunned.
Ah, you probably got hit by the poison. Asimil's about to go down. Make sure we stay spread. Going to dread scale.
Didn't even block.
Stay spread, guys.
Went out on the melee. Good job moving out.
Burning spray soon. Start shredding. Cool.
Oh, Geo, get away.
Yeah, if we get battle reses out on Remo,
Nestina.
Yeah, we got 4 of them. Get everybody up.
Don't battle res me, I'm DC'd.
Oh, okay, okay.
Wait, I already used it on
Nestina. Hurry, get back in.
Got some nuke him here.
Yep, we got him here. Onto the beast.
Mindful, spread out. We got a whole half a room. Also, move whenever you're focused targeted.
Max
melee, max range. As I'm right on his nutsack.
It's one of those things as you remember, you just share the knowledge.
What is happening?
Uh-oh.
Melee, max range.
No, looks like aggro swapped from tank to the other low.
I'll D-sack first.
Massive crash in 7. That timer could be off.
Alright, massive crash. Pay attention.
Run away.
Alright, move.
Really?
In range.
Train shot.
Wow.
I ate that for you. Look.
We gotta be res. Get him up to be safe.
On be Hasgrid.
We might have one left if we could get it on Hasgrid.
Who got hit? Who didn't move?
Nobody's dead over here, so
Wealthy got hit in the middle, maybe? That would be weird because
He
they
tried-
should
yeah,
have
he
been knocked
tried
back
to-
against the wall.
He tried to run through him
Alright,
behind
Massive
him.
Crash in 7. Pay fucking attention. No,
Cool down
way
on my
off.
blink
D-Sec
since I-
we can.
Alright, everybody look out.
Alright, fucking move. Move. It's my skull. It's my skull.
We have AFK.
What in the fuck?
Can we trank?
Messina probably DC'd.
yeah.
We have no B-reses, huh?
I was just on my.
Yep. Wipe.
For the charge, what you want to do is you just want to go left or right. You don't want to go forward, backward. Even if you're going to do like a blink or something, just go left or right just to be safe.
I know, I blinked right before the fear, so my blink was on cooldown. I should have just, when he did a stomp, I had nothing to really run. He just charged at me quick.
Yeah, we gotta move left to right. Whenever
You can definitely do it without blink though.
See, Wealthy did it. Wealthy died in the middle. So like, did you blink right as you got knocked back? Was that what caused it?
No,
And then
because
you to the middle?
blink was on cooldown since I blinked before the fear. I don't know why, because blink has a 15-second cooldown. I couldn't have blinked again.
It's just weird that you're in the middle. It's kind of wonky. Like it didn't knock you back against the wall or something, so you would have gotten hit immediately.
Yeah,
Stina got disconnected.
Because yeah, like Haz was saying, I looked over there, I didn't see a body against the wall anywhere. I didn't know who it hit.
That's where I died. I died against the wall. I don't know why I put him in the middle, because he charged at me and killed me instantly.
Fuck.
So he got hit so hard that his corpse desynced.
Yeah, pretty much. But what happened? I was the only one dead when that happened, and then everyone started to die.
Head first into the ground over here.
Everyone else ran left or right. For whatever reason, it must have not registered you if you were trying to move out of the way.
It's funny, the skeleton upside down.
Yeah, this guy had a real bad fucking time.
Stina alright?
I'm working on getting back in. Just hold on.
Can we get a fish down, please?
Should already be one.
There's one under square.
Oh, nice. I couldn't see it.
Because I was gonna put
Thank
one
you,
on,
thank you.
or put one down, and then I just happened to notice it right as I was getting ready to click mine.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, let's get him in, buff up, and let's down. Did good during the worms. I had a couple down.
No, worms went pretty good. We didn't. I mean, we had
Maybe some
melee
V-reses.
get hit
We're not
once.
using all the
but
V-reses this time. We need to save 1 or 2 for last phase.
Yeah, I got it and I fucking zoomed out of there.
Fish disappeared already?
Yeah. There, just eat one of these.
There's a new one. Oh. I put mine down first.
Measure your stress level and see how it affects your problem solving rate. And good luck.
All right, ready, Jake? Same thing, just fucking let's not get hit.
Everyone's ready. I'm going to press buttons. I just need you all to do the same.
Good day to you.
His shield's that high?
Yep.
Crazy. I just was looking.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Silence. At your feet.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Snowball.
Next snowball in melee now.
Blue's gonna taunt soon. It's taunting now.
Snowball in melee.
Next snowball coming out.
So does everyone swap on the snowball?
Yep, everyone swaps to the snowball.
I'm gonna taunt off blue soon. 3, 2, there's your taunt.
Arcane hits so hard, bro. On single target, I
Remember
guess.
your spread.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Acid Mall is closer to the wall.
Birdie spray coming out. Make sure you stay spread. SML's down. Everybody on dread scale. Make sure we're staying spread. Next burning spray out in 10 seconds. Make sure we're spread out.
Don't go back in. Wait for it. Spread yourselves out.
About to submerge.
Stay spread. It's important.
This one here goes only on the tanks, but we still need to focus on it.
Don't stay in the front, guys. Move, 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 move. Do we use any V-reses?
He's still having latency. Don't get him up.
Okay. I just was wanting to make sure we have a couple for our next phase. I was gonna say don't use it.
Yeah, I don't think we've used one.
Remember, spread out, half moon. Door's kind of sus. We want to start pulling him away from there. Isn't that where people's getting caught up in?
If you get too far back in there, you get LOS, even though you're like perfectly visible.
Massive crash soon. 8.
It's probably gonna be off timer.
I think first one it's on.
Watch for it being weird.
Massive crash.
Yep.
Pay attention. Pay attention. Move completely away from his path. Don't even try to get there quick, early. Just move.
Oh, so she's showing the direction before he charges.
Mm-hmm.
You have plenty of time to move if you pay attention.
Yeah.
At least react. Maybe not all the time in the world to move, but you still got plenty of time to pay attention and react. First, what I think is just obviously Nestina's having shit internet. That was one of them. Another one I think is just the experience of being here, right?
Yep. Massive crash. I show 5. Massive crash. Make sure you're getting away from there. Move away from skull. Straight left or right. Just run straight out.
Arcane hit so hard, dude.
Man doesn't like me.
Finish him before massive crash. Oh, I'm down the middle.
Nice.
I was 30 seconds fast.
The fucking wrist.
I was gonna say, I don't think we've seen that.
Hey, yo.
You want to roll down as we go, or do you want to just pick it up, move?
Go, go.
We got RP for what's his face anyway.
Yeah, we'll roll some out during the RP.
Should we wait for Nistonk before we roll, though?
Yeah. I don't fucking know. What's he doing? You in here, Nestina?
I think he crashed off of Discord too, maybe. If he wasn't here, I heard someone disconnect.
Oh,
Christina,
Guys,
you got to tether with your phone.
you're right.
you should get that Starlink internet. Just don't plan on sinking any ship.
My boy's playing for McDonald's.
No, it's better than that. She hate on McDonald's like
Pulling
that.
from Arizona, that's even worse.
I told Nightform, I said, 1 desert megabyte might as well be a gig.
You need 10 seconds.
He got hit again on the charge and wiped us.
Don't tell him.
Hello, Miss Sherman? This is Annie from Dr. Fisher's office. Hi.
Damn.
98. There's your
Nice roll, Cran.
Cran, this is your week.
Damn, I thought I blew out my rolls earlier.
No, this is your week. You better use them all while you got them.
Even Cran is in disbelief.
Yeah, I definitely am.
I thought we've seen more of those.
I think it's the second one.
The shield is the all-time highest. 7 times now.
I don't know about you guys, but I've seen more trophies than anything.
What do you do with the trophy?
You get tier.
Do I roll on that?
Yeah, you want that.
Yeah, use your Triumph badges and that to get your tier gear.
There you go, 85. I tied with Saxo.
So it's you two.
It's them two to roll.
No,
You
top
just
2.
gave it to me.
Yep,
Top 2
I
is
did.
85 was the highest.
Yeah, I see the 93 was a offspec.
Yep. I was gonna say, the add-on has it fucking here. I just click on the top 2. I don't even have to like scan the rolls or nothing.
We ready? Can I
Roll
start
those
repeat?
wrists yet?
We can start it.
Yeah.
Oh, we rolled.
No, we didn't.
Wait, we rolled them?
Oh, okay.
No, I thought he said, can we roll them yet? I was waiting for,
Motherfucker.
I wasted my roll. I wasted my roll on off spec for a trophy.
Anybody else? Quick, and out.
Yeah,
Because if
bro.
I do that, it just automatically trades them. It's fucking beautiful.
Alright, make sure we're going to portals ASAP. After portals and volcanoes, depending what phase it is, adds immediately. Then boss.
And interrupts.
Alright. So the old
you or
man's
me,
gonna
we can. You'll be
build a
on
deck.
probably the boss the whole time, so you'll get the interrupts when we go to add. But other than that, I can get them one person for the most part and get
It's
all
gonna
of
be
them.
a big deck.
Speed back up.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, got him.
I told him. Better make sure he pokes me so I can get out there. So I can learn.
Figure out some framing and sheet.
I haven't done anything since we replaced the barn roof in terms of like construction.
Right? I don't think I have either.
I was like 10, dude. Like 20, 29.
I remember helping with re-shingling Grandma's
Oh,
roof.
yeah, okay, yeah, I've done that. Remember that?
And then working on the barn, because I remember isn't that where he smashed his finger? I remember you think you were up there with him. Portal soon. Everybody hard swap portal. Everybody hard swap portal. We got hero rolling already. Nice. Get this portal down for another mistress comes out. Good shit. Get the add now. Add.
DSEC should be used after the volcano goes down, not when it comes out. Because that's when all the infernals are going to start hopping around. And I'll start.
Volcano on 5.
Yeah, I couldn't see that timer. I thought that's what that was. I gotta move one of my frames around. Everybody hard swap volcano. Maybe that wasn't volcano. Oh.
Yeah, volcano's here.
It was just out of my sight. I didn't have a frame for it. Ads next.
Alright, I'm DSEC.
Watch out for the AoE on the ad.
Yep, if it runs towards you, you run away.
No secondary DSEC.
Portal coming up in 5.
Get ready for this portal. Use cooldowns. Nice job.
And how nice for just to chill right there.
Well, I got taunted back. It's smart pick. Once they pick you guys, you can taunt them.
Do we want to pump or go volcano?
Probably kill volcano.
Yeah, it's the volcano. Okay. And I don't think it'd be safe to let the AoE go around.
Volcano up.
Might as well be safe and sorry.
Everybody volcano.
Alright, now stand boss.
Yep. New record.
Ah, damn, I forgot to fucking gem that cloak from last week.
Alright, everybody get over here so we can start the next boss.
I'll try to focus mainly on dispelling.
What the fuck? See my rolls? I'm like Cram now.
Damn, Red, you're never gonna win at that like with that kind of roll.
Oh. I informed the old man that Abba got back together, much to his delight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I busted out a song
I
in
meant
the
to roll off spec for that.
You should have seen his face light up.
Are they gonna be touring or just like getting back together to like do like a commemorative album or something?
They got back together like 2 years ago and they released an album. They sound just like they did, dude. Like straight up sounds like an
Well, you might want to move some.
Nice.
The next battle will be against the Argent Crusade's most powerful knights.
Abba comes on all the time, and like people are like, what?
But Wealthy moves forward towards us. Abracadabra, is that what we talking about?
Yeah.
I just want to reach out and grab you. I remember, that makes me think of like riding the back roads with my dad coming home from my grandma's.
It's the cleanest way for everyone involved. That way there's no dragging back and forth, there's no real dad versus stepdad, and I'll foot the bill. Hell, think of all the cash you'll save by not having to pay for college. Come on, man. It's a win-win.
And you don't think it would be psychologically damaging for them to grow up wondering why I abandoned them?
Not if we don't tell them.
The fact that you would even consider starting a relationship with my children by lying to them.
We no rip, Tully.
Don't think for 1 second that I would ever give them up for a little extra cash.
Oh, and no priest either? Oh, shadow priest, but there's no healer priest. Fuck yeah. Red, do you want the tree or the HP?
What?
Do you want the tree or the H-PAL to pull over?
Either way, we can just grab the H-pad. They'll grab the tree. Our goal is just to keep them away,
Yeah, hopefully the same scenario as last week.
If we can get lucky.
Random note, no one probably cares about but me, but I found out in the last 10-man I ran that the BOP is what's causing me not to be able to charge in.
Yeah, because you can't use physical ability.
Yeah.
You gotta charge in.
Yeah, you gotta charge in, then be bopped.
Yeah.
Alright, Shaman first, no matter what. Then we'll get the rogue fucker.
Then warrior for sure.
Yep. We're gonna be taking the healers away from the group. DPS, if you get the DPS on you, play on this side of the map. Keep them line of sight and away from their healers. Don't kite them. Granted, if you have to kite, but don't kite them all the way on that side if you can avoid it. Keep them on this side away from their healers. It's a survival, so CC. Do whatever you guys can. That's more important than DPS, especially the first half that we're killing. You see it on a healer, clothy, anything, help them. Can you distract shot these fuckers or no? Or whatever that thing is that the hunters do and it stuns them, makes them walk back.
Yeah, distracting shot.
I don't know, but at least lay down frost traps. Those will slow them down. Try to keep those in the middle so people can just run through it. Most of us have done this before. Anybody have a question, it's literally just follow the call outs that we're doing, and it's a PvP fight. Survive. CC when you can. Alright. EK, well, it's only Lou. You want to grip him after him, and I'll grip him all the way to the wall. Skull. Alright, do a DBM, not calling it, or well, actually.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he fucking disarmed me, that little bitch.
Remember, no AoEs at the beginning. No AoEs. Which one do you have? You got the druid? I'll get the other one.
Kill totem?
Possibly.
Got 9 seconds on my pull.
And I got a little less, I think. Same? I don't know.
Get ready to move to X.
It keeps fucking druids.
X is by the gate. Front gate, that is. Be mindful of any AoE, try and single target.
Look out, Charlie.
Yeah, I got the tree completely fixated on me.
Going square next. X is almost dead. It's not dead yet. Don't switch yet. Everybody go square.
He's happy with healing tree.
Back off square.
Somebody desec.
Someone step over and get chills, he's gonna die. The hunter's gonna get him. Seriously, just step over and get chills.
Thank you.
Go moon.
Disarm the hunter for a minute.
He's pumping, man, whenever he's focusing.
Yeah, that hunter slaps.
New scroll and X marked. Changed X to the hunter. I couldn't find him earlier.
I don't know if you guys all are.
Hunter's in the frost.
Now, right?
Yeah.
Can we pull skull away from the healers?
Are we going skull or X?
Skull.
I went to pull him too while I was thinking our healers.
Yeah,
someone get him away from these
yeah,
guys.
Pull them away from their healers if we can.
Oh, I missed a regrowth.
Perfect, thank you. The druid could still reach him, so if we get a cooldown on that, he's gonna be dead. We got him. I got the spells on it. X. Again, same thing. Let's try to get it away from the healers if we can.
Pull.
Dang, we're actually doing decent damage to these two.
I was noticing that. Like, we're fucking getting it.
I changed our X target. Stay on this hunter till it's down. Then we move
I got
X.
stunned. Hammer justice.
Dude, we almost got both their healers 50%.
Yeah, it's perfect because we're gonna pick off everything else and then come clean them up because it's working out. So.
As I talk shit and they healed up, so.
Don't fix what ain't broken.
I think it's our dots are hit hard and we got 2 sets going and then our normal smacks.
But and you guys can kind of just, not saying you can just stand there, but you know, you guys can kind of just stand there and do your rotation, you know what I mean? You're not chasing
Once we
around
get them
and
over
shit.
here.
Yeah, once you got them set, you just got like that target dummy that fears you or disarms you every so often.
Pull her back. Oh, she's stunned.
That one's dead. Onto the healers.
Dispel force. Dispel force.
Focus circle here, the pets go away. Perfect. Nice job.
Shallow and tragic victory. We are weaker as a whole from the losses suffered today. The Lich King could benefit.
Out of the chest, out of the chest. Out of the chest. I'm the only one that can pass it out.
Threat looms ahead.
Justice
Ooh,
Bringer.
boys.
Dang, my weapon drop.
Damn, that shield would have been nice for the Shawnee. That's a nice.
Oh, the Ret Pally's salivating in their mouth.
Yeah, that's some nice loot right there.
Oh, they don't want that. I need that for PvP.
Yeah, you guys know I'm going to Unholy 2H.
Finally see Theus rolling on stuff, but he ain't winning.
I know. It's all of us cursed. Sucks to suck, Theus.
That's the second Justice Bringer we've had so far, yeah?
Third.
Third?
Really? Yep, I guess
Who got the first?
Me?
Wasn't it? I thought, like, was it Steed or
maybe? I don't know.
No, not Steed. Steed.
If anything, it was probably a pug got it. I can believe that.
Got what?
Sounds right. Wait, our Fury
Alright.
got one.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, I got one.
The other one I think of Pug. Sounds about right.
And I know that's bis to double doom, but Mystina needs one if you're cool. If you're cool with that, like he just needs the one to do all his damage. I know you technically need to double him up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be greedy.
I just want to make sure you're okay with that. Like you don't feel forced. You won the roll, so.
I'll be good with it.
Not like there's a bunch of people rolling for it. So I'm sure he will double up soon.
Yeah.
Only by working together will you overcome the final challenge. From the depths of Ice Crown come two of the Scourge's most powerful lieutenants. Fearsome Valkyr.
But like you said, if you're not cool or okay with it, you won. So let us. If it was Luke Council, it would be going to him. I'll just say that.
Okay, well, how bad is it?
Time to soak it up, boy.
Okay, so should we mark all the soakers or no? Does that make it easier or no?
I mean, we're already marked.
Our soakers are getting pretty good.
Mhm.
So like I mean we have the same soakers again this week. We just need Renew to put pain suppression on ToC during the dark AoE.
Okay.
Had to
Feels
throw
like
my
to be
thoughts there for a
marked.
minute.
Feeling pretty comfortable. I think I should be able to make the correct callouts on who to
Yeah.
target, cold to light, dark, etc.
Just listen to DBM.
I was gonna say I did it last week. It felt okay, just paying enough attention to calling it out. I don't do a lot of damage off to the side, anyways.
Hi.
Our Xiaomi go presto.
Yes, we need trial.
He's normally on her. I just wanted to make sure. Flask are still good. All right. Anyone have any questions?
Casters stay light.
Okay, everybody will be dark essence here, except for the people who know they need to be light essence. You're gonna, as from your perspective, you're just gonna stay stacked on square, as tight as you can on square, and you're gonna be damaging the light boss. One of them's called Light Bane, the other one's called Dark Bane. You're gonna be damaging the light boss, marked Skull. During the raid, there'll be times where we could potentially need to swap colors and swap bosses, so just be listening out for that. If we call swap colors, swap bosses, you'll click on that white portal next to the light boss to go to the light color and target X, the dark boss. After whatever for reason we need to swap, you're going to go back to this shadow portal you're at right now and go back to dark and then come back and stack on square. Melee, if you could go to the portal to the left for me, ranged, come back to the one that you're all stacked on now. There'll be a shield that'll need to be popped. We'll pop hero on the dark shield just to make sure we color swap and get enough damage into that. I don't want to miss out on an interrupt. So we'll hero then. And then just listen for callouts on if you need to color swap and if you need to boss swap. And make sure you're following that as quickly as possible to avoid any extra damage or deaths. I also need 1 second, I need to grab a drink.
Take it. All right.
And I'm back.
Back.
You're making it really hard for me to stay mad at you right now. Fine, just don't say anything else to him.
Alright. Everyone's ready. Knifeform, what's your time on that? What is the cooldown on that thing?
It's 1 minute. You can pull.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah, that's I'll get you.
3, 2, 1.
Remember, stack tight on square.
For the Lich King, you will die.
Special ability soon.
Change target.
Stay on target, stay color.
Light orbs are getting through terribly.
Yeah, 2 come through and popped. I know
All
one
right,
from this side. I'm not
let's
sure the
get
other one
hibernation up.
I have a res timer. I've already gotten up once and got clapped.
Can we get our rest of shaman up?
Next special ability, 7 seconds.
Dark, stay dark.
Dark Vortex, Soaker cooldowns now.
You still have a cooldown? Can I get you up?
I don't know. Never got one. Never got a second one.
Is yours B-res off cooldown?
Mm-hmm.
If we can get hibernation up, get him, and then if they get you up, they'll get Cathay. Special ability soon. 2 seconds. Get ready.
Swap colors, swap bosses, hero. As soon as this
Watch out
bubble
for
pops,
dark
swap
orbs.
back. Yes, watch out for dark orbs.
Too many.
No.
Damn. Alright, let's wipe it up. Restart.
Run into any orbs, blow up colors, die.
That's still good. What? That's 50% first try. Just got first try.
Yeah, an orb got past me, and one had just gone off, so it was kind of bad timing right there that we had to get through close back to back. Love you.
Can I get a lock closet real quick?
It's fun for you because you
Red
think it's
and
fucking
pink on
funny,
the
but it's
DPS
not
charts.
fun for me. It's not fun for the other 24 people in here.
Man, we were pretty bad on that bubble, both of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first bubble, I think it had like, it was like 90% of the way through before we got the interrupt. And the second one, it literally, the interrupt came available at like 99%.
Yeah, we got to tighten up. Got to be a little cleaner.
Yeah, we were down for the second one. We may have gotten to it. That first one was stay target, stay damage. It should have been a pretty easy pop.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, we got it fairly easy.
Last check, minus 5 minutes, so I'm assuming everyone else is roughly the same.
Yeah, I'm at 4. I'm
seconds.
just going to refresh. By the time we start, you know, it's going to be 2.5, 3 left on it.
Is anybody throwing out a Jeeves yet?
Bro, can you get off that table, please? Guys, get off the table. Why can't I click on it, bro? This seems stupid. There you go.
Everybody make sure you've grabbed a color. Soakers are damages. Basically, it's not irrelevant, but it's not as important as soaking. And as a reminder to you guys and myself, let's make sure we focus up and do a little soaking here.
Is there a problem if I'm dark and I AoE and I hit dark as well?
Yes, the AoE that's just normal is fine, but you don't want to focus too much because you do reduce damage to the opposite color. So you're not going to hit it very hard.
Okay.
Can we get the 2 bosses a little bit closer this time?
I have to move for orbs. So, but yeah, when I can.
Yeah, we have him soaking gate side back there. So he's trying to get. I'm trying to get a little closer to you and get the ones that are more on the inside, so you can try to keep it a little closer there. Everyone was ready for the ready check.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In the name of our Dark Master,
It's too far away.
for the Lich King, you will die.
That spell isn't ready. That's still the charge. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that yet. That's still the charge. I can't cast that. That's still the charge.
Been measured and found one.
That spell isn't ready.
Special ability in 5.
Switch colors, switch bosses. Hero. Try to avoid shadow orbs here because you guys are all light. It's interrupted. Go swap
We got
colors
so
back.
lucky. We gotta get
Swap
better.
colors. Careful not to grab orbs while you're swapping colors so you don't kill somebody that's going to and fro. Back on square as quick as you can. Stack up hard. Next special ability in 3 seconds. Light AoE, everybody swap light, swap light, swap light. Get ready to swap back, get ready to swap back. Go swap, go swap.
Careful with the orbs. Take your time, guys. I say that and I run into one. And I just... Wow.
Get ready, next special ability is either going to be dark AoE or keep on your target to blast the shield.
Change target.
Stay on your target. Pop cooldowns if you got them back up.
Nice.
Next one's gonna be Dark AoE.
Yep, next one will be dark AoE, which is soaker cooldowns. So
I'll have
just
to
make
check
sure you're
it.
avoiding dark orbs. We have a bunch of soakers getting dark orb hits right now.
Gotta get
When we let a
orb.
light orb in. Next special ability coming. Soakers get ready. Stay color, stay color. Soakers cooldowns now. Make sure you're still getting orbs if they're going to be close.
Get hibernation up if we can.
Next one's going to be completely random as to what buff or debuff it is.
We got 20 seconds. Just pump hard.
Special ability in 3. Dark Vortex, Soakers, cooldowns are not there.
Wow, what are the odds? That is some good RNG.
So we might die here. Yep, but you guys can finish this off.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Man, that
nice.
feels fucking good.
That's clean too. 48, 48, 4, 4, 5 right there. We got the boys are out pumping tonight too. We got a bunch of people fucking putting out some good damage tonight.
Who next?
Numbers are coming together.
At 10 p.m. and we're on a
whale.
Damn you, Nightform. Waited to res me until you got ahead.
Nah, he had to find a stopping spot, bro.
He had to find where your body was.
Yeah, the stopping spot was when I went from first to fourth.
He couldn't find your body, Phil.
Who would drop the next?
He's standing on it. Couldn't let me go 4-4, huh?
Oh shit. So a noob, just so we see it. Realistically, we're not going to get it, but I would like for us to do it a few times to work on the flow.
21.
Somebody start RNG.
I'll start it.
Or sorry, RP.
Wait, is
Wrong
that
R word.
main spec for you, Axel? Oh, never mind. Red will 99.
Revs. There you go, Red.
Yeah. I wish I would have done it on the other one, the wrist.
I misread. I thought it was the neck.
Oh, okay.
Grats.
If you stand by the purple portal, you don't have to run as far.
And destroy what remains of the scourge. There is no challenge that we cannot face united.
You will have your challenge, Fordring.
Arthas, you are hopelessly outnumbered. Lay down Frostmourne and I will grant you a just death.
The Nerubians built an empire beneath.
Man, I got right back to the boss after one swap when we were burning our cooldowns. And the first thing I did, instead of right-click target boss, I right-clicked light, so I had to haul my ass back over.
Maddie, hopefully that makes up a little bit for the ring. Get that to you.
Our guests have arrived, just as the master promised.
Oh baby, 4 set for the boomy.
Oh shit. What you
What
were
you
telling her?
Wait, gonna be pumping in Tin Man.
Who's the third tank?
You might running it.
I can, or what's his name? I'm a pain.
I don't mind doing it. You may be more comfortable, but
Fuck it. I'll just do it, I guess.
If you want me to do it, Red, I've got nature resist too.
Oh, fuck it. Vel's gonna do it.
Or at least I've got some. Put me on the boss and let the other two guys take care of all the bullshit ads.
Don't matter. What do you think?
Everybody's got their ice frostpot, major frozen protection, whatever the fuck it's called.
I thought we. Oh shit.
Gave it back.
do you have any spare? Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I tried to mind you. I didn't buy any. I'm dumb.
Yeah, you gave them back, and then you had a whole entire week to go buy your own.
Yeah,
Didn't buy any.
Sorry, I've been leveling that DK.
You know how hard these are to divvy out in stacks of 2 for 24 other people?
23, I got my own.
Hey.
I know, we got a lock, right?
Just hold on to him till we do it a few times, see where we're at.
Yeah, that's fair. Because, like, really the only time you're going to use it is in Phase 3. That way when you get hit by your first whatever penetrating cold, you already have that shield up. So
You lost Nestina again?
yeah. Let's make sure we're fully rebuffed. Everyone eat the fish if it's there. Everybody's flash should be fairly refreshed and good to go. Stacks of 2 so that I figured the first attempt we might get to where we need them. Certain people might use them, and we would need a second attempt considering we hadn't poked at it, so I passed out stacks of 2. That way people who used it on the first time weren't trading me for another one, and I was dividing them out, and like, just get this out of the way. Give Nestina just a couple more moments, and then we'll go from there.
I will say, I ran this with a group, and we 5-of-5'd it last week. And what they did with the mobs is they lined up the ice. We're having 2 DKs, one on the left foot, one on the right foot. They both pulled down ice right there. So you could just put noob in between the 2 ice patches, and then the off tanks could tank on either side.
Well, I mean, that's what we did last week.
Oh, so did we do that?
Did we do that specifically?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
the
we made
ice
sure
patches were
Vlad
like,
did.
they had them like super close to each other.
Well, at one attempt we didn't get that, but
yeah,
the
that was what we tried to do.
The ice patches, like this little crack that I'm standing on here, on the Shadow Priest. The ice patches kind of need to have like this much room in between them. That allows the tanks to position a little bit in or out to make sure they're not too close, so they're not getting the stack and buff that they have. The first one will have one of the range drop, and then the second patch will just have Lou pull down close to it, but not right on top of it. Just
you got a baby health pool.
Alright, let's go before this thunderstorm knocks out my internet again.
Let's get some small buffs on Nestina.
Are there any healing assignments for phase 3?
Well, we gotta make it there first. We're
very much new to progressing there, so it's about kind of the normal early
we down
phases now. We
twins
do
last week for first time.
So there aren't any particular healing assignments. We definitely want probably Theus and maybe Theus and Danny focusing on tanks. Maybe just Danny, Theus, and Eclipse, all 3 pick a tank and just kind of focus on them, because we'll not be targeting ads in that last phase, so they will be taking some damage. And then Renew and Medi stay on penetrating cold targets. We do not have a healing buff, I think, to go around to every group, so it might get a little sketchy. You might have to keep some little hots on some people.
Yeah, I don't. We'll just see how it is.
Yeah.
Yep. I just want to see.
We should all be ready. We're gonna do a pull timer.
And we're doing the positioning for the intermission, right? I'll drag him over to the corner.
Oh yeah. Let me do that. So yeah, Vel is gonna pull him far right over towards that wall. The first person to get targeted is gonna come back towards this location, where that just went out. Smoke went out. The second person is gonna go up this direction to the front left here. So if you're the first target, you should be running back towards this flare in the back. If you're the second target, you'll be running towards that other one. When the first target's chosen, if it's not you, you're heading towards the second patch. Same thing, when the second target is chosen, if it's not you, you're going to be heading to where we originally pulled him to, towards the wall. We'll have another ice patch down on that right side. Unfortunately, I'm out of flares to give a general location for it, but straight across back towards the wall where Hyber will be pulling him. Perfect. Back over this way. So you go to the back side of the room, then as far across it as we can. The first 2 patches that we drop are the same 2 patches we want to use in the next phase because they're already positioned where we want them. So first person's going to go back left of the room, back right of the room where the flare is close to us, then front left, and then across towards the wall. At that point, he should be coming up close to that ice patch right there. I'm going to have Theus bubble first target. So you'll stand outside of the ice patch until bubble has like 3 seconds left on it, and then you'll run through the ice patch to get a noob. Second bubble, if I could get Has to do second bubble for me, they'll be running back up there to where you guys have the ads. And then Danny, if I could get you to get third bubble, that should be more than enough time. So you want to do 5 to 7 seconds of bubble and then get in the ice patch just to get a little bit of extra time going. I'm not going to do another raid check. We're just going to do a pull timer here. Everybody was ready before I started that?
Oh, do we have a healing debuff for the boss for third phase? The hunters have aim shot, or is the rogue using a poison?
El Chacho, you got aim shot, right?
Yeah, I got that.
Yep, I thought so. Alright, here comes full timer.
Oh, I still have score above me.
4,
Perfect.
3, 2, 1.
This place will serve as your tomb.
I'll get the other side, Luke.
Ads are coming out.
No. Where's the
First
ice
patch
patches?
down. Need another DK to target this other ice patch and get it pulled down close.
Yeah, I got you.
As soon as you pull it, oh, it dropped right there. That's a little far, but we could probably make it work.
I didn't even get to pull it. I think someone
Yeah, I
else
think someone was hitting it to knock it down. Alright, let's focus up here. Ooh, we gotta get a lot more damage on ads. We got a second set out. This is gonna be a wipe. I think our ice patches are just a little too far apart. So we were getting too much, not enough cleave, I mean. First target, practice here. Danny going to the back. You want to be in front of the ice patch to bubble before it hits the ice patch, and then run in. Night form, second target. Hasgard's dead, so we don't have a bubble for you, Knight. And then third target is going to be a little bit. Well, we still have 30 seconds till he comes up. Guess the bubbles would have added a little bit of time to that. This is going to be a wipe, though. As soon as that second set of ads come out, we didn't have enough into the first set. There's not a good way to recover there. The ads get a buff standing next to each other. So they're doing a shit ton of damage. It's pretty impossible to recover.
Also, something for everybody to remember in that kiting phase, it is beyond critical to not use those 2 ice patches that we start off with. We gotta have those 2 down for when after
100%.
that phase. So if somebody uses them, it's a wipe.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard because the ice patches don't respond like normal, so it's going to be very hard to pull another one down close enough to our original one. That's why we try to preserve as many as possible during the kiting phase too. So just for a little more clarification, if you're the first target, you're going to stand in front of the ice patch, and you'll get a bop on you last second before you get smacked. And then you're going to stand there right in front of the ice patch still with bop on you until it has about 3 seconds left, and then you want to start kiting into the ice patch. If I am the target and it's your bop sequence, give me time to use disperse first. I'll call out using disperse. It's a 6-second cooldown, then I'll call out bop on me. If you're a mage, don't ice block. It causes it to drop target, so it'll change direction and everybody will be out of position for that.
Yeah, because well, he'll keep the speed he's at too if he's been kiting,
so
right?
Yep. He just spins around and just takes off Mach 1 across the fucking arena at somebody else.
I got a question. So let's say you do ice block, but then it turns around and you un-ice block. Will it turn back to you, or it's just going to pick a whole new target?
It'll switch to a whole new target, and I don't believe it calls out that next target, but I'm not 100% on that. Disperse works because it's only a damage reduction of 90. I'm not becoming immune to anything. And then bubble works because it's only immunity to physical damage. So it's not like a full protection immunity like ice block, or if paladin bubbles themselves with divine protection. I assume deterrence would work in the same way, but I'm not 100% on that, so I'm not willing to test that theory.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Flares aren't up this time, just as a reminder, the back right of the room, as we're facing the boss, back right to front left to front right will be the kiting sequence. If you get the target, you want to get next to your ice patch and wait for the paladin to bubble you. Watch your bubble timer, 3 seconds or so left to start moving into the ice patch. Everybody should be running away from the target towards the next direction. Everyone was ready, here comes a pull timer.
Make sure to get the ice patch down in the beginning.
I'll do ice patch, no one else target ice patches. Just so we don't have any confusion or any extra stuff, I'll just make sure it's taken care of.
Remember, heavy damage on boss, but big focus on that too.
First one's down. Reposition boss and pull second one. Lou, if you want to death grip it now. Hey, somebody death grip one?
Spamming death grip.
Second patch didn't get pulled in.
I think you targeted the boss because he turned and clapped you.
Oh, that would explain it.
We're not completely sunk here, but we do need to get some damage into these ads on the right side for sure. New set of ads are coming out. Nice cleanup.
Moving
Heavy
boss.
damage, move boss. We're focusing boss here, boss here. Oof, I got ices, I got ices. Oh, Oh man, that was way closer than it looked. Somebody was on the right track there. Try to kite around it if you can. There it is, there it is. Move into it. Oh, that was fine, that was fine. Going to... Change up, going back left.
Little Ad's awesome. Still need to kill it.
I got dispersion here. I'm gonna need bop in 2-1 bop grand.
I got the 5 stacks of little shit.
Get ready to kite front left. Kite front left here. Merge in 13. We gotta get these scarabs down. Little ads, guys, little ads. Good job on the kites. We gotta get little ads.
We just lost the front one.
Ooh, kited to the wrong one there. Can we death grip? None close. We're at 76. We have to be closer to that 65 range if we're gonna do it anyways.
Just keep going. Well, we're not gonna make another phase, are we?
No, we're not gonna make another phase. New ads in 22. Nope. He doesn't submerge for 45. Should wipe here.
Yep, wipe. I just wanted us to do the flow again, but yeah, we're not gonna make it.
Yeah, there'll be too many ads. They'll start clapping everybody. I had bad positioning on the first ice drop. We recovered there well. We recovered off the first ads well, but we gotta get that second ice patch down. I'll drop the first one. We'll reposition boss, and then Lou try to be targeting. Well, I guess I should drop one on the left side because you're on the, or I should drop the one on the right side. We reposition because you're on the left side, right, Lou?
Yeah, keep the same. It's fine.
Yeah, so I'll drop one on the right side first this time. That way you can target, because I dropped the left side that time, and then was calling for you to drop it, but you're over on the left getting ads, so I'll drop that differently this time.
It's too far away.
Don't give them to him. Make him wait till after raid to put his new boots on. Ready check here. Gonna give this another shot. Like I said, we do need to be around that 65 range as he submerges. So feel free to pop all your cooldowns early on before the ads are out. Super early on right there, you can pop cooldowns. That way, they'll be back up. The kite phase is long enough, plus the phase he's in. You should have all your cooldowns, as long as they're like just 2-minute cooldowns. They should be back up by the next time he comes up. Everyone is ready. Sorry, right side's down, right side's down. Just need one pull down on the left.
There you go. Oh, it's going back up. No.
I can't target it, the noob's too big. Nice. Got one free range ad in the back. Might need to squeeze the ads in just a little bit. Oh, we got a new setup. We need to clean up old ads quickly.
Kiting the boss.
Everybody hard on noob.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, I'm stupid.
First ice patch is down. If you're a target now, get in front of it. Stand in front of it. Be ready to be bopped. Nice. Second ice patch is going to be a short kite there. Do not go past it. It's going to be a short kite. They are not being friendly right now.
Not that ice pack shit.
Oh no.
I'm gonna bop you. You have to make your way to the
all the way around that next one, please.
Go.
Everyone out of the way.
One chills here.
Try and wrap him around the ice patch if you can.
Just crash it, just crash it. He emerges soon. He emerges, just crash him. Thank you.
Nice job.
That was a very nice kite face, guys. Bad positioning on the bubbles, but good pickup by everybody. Try not to drop any of the extra ice patches in the back. They're going to slow down an ad. It's going to burrow before a tank can grab it. Oh, we don't have orbs for another kite phase anyways, whenever you were talking about that earlier, Red.
At least we got a good execution.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just not enough damage.
Yeah, I'm broken tonight. I'm playing like trash for some reason. I don't know what's up.
I feel like it was a lot better than the couple attempts we did last week.
Yeah.
Easily.
Is there any way we could get the ads closer to each other?
They can't be too close to each other. They get a massive buff otherwise.
Still got a 10. I'm happy with it. We'll reset it down to regular and clear it real quick and call it a night.
Yeah, I think the mechanics are fairly solid.
Keep moving.
The kite phase we're doing good. I feel like that was a pretty clean one.
We're just not pumping enough damage on the cleaves.
Well,
Yeah, I
some
don't,
is, some
my
isn't.
Mind Seer's not hitting all 5 targets, so
Yeah,
I'm only cleaving the right side. I'm not cleaving the left side.
Yeah, that's the same with my Howling Blast. I'm only hitting the right side ads, not the left.
Yeah, I pretty
that's
much
no excuse for,
focus
like, where
left
I
side
still ended up
ads.
at. I don't know what's going on. I feel like maybe I accidentally put something wrong on.
Yeah, I
don't
pretty
know.
much focused the ads too, knife one.
You and your PvP spec by chance?
Oh no.
Just asking. Not sure.
No.
It switched
I'm in
over,
my
but I didn't
normal
get the reload thing.
It did. I'll switch back then, I guess.
I don't know. I feel like I could cast Mind Flay and do the damage I did on that fight. I don't know. I was using a lot more Mind Seer. Maybe I was just expecting that to carry, but only hitting 2 targets. It's not doing any more damage than a Mind Flay on a single target would do.
Shown raid switched over?
Yes.
I didn't get to reload.
It looked like it was done while we were.
I show non-heroic.
ghosts.
Okay. We're heroing right off rip, just pumping.
Yeah, probably be good. We might be able to push it.
We have anything that hasn't been rated out?
Actually, are we? It's 27.2 million. Is that? I don't remember what his health is on heroic.
Swap it to heroic, let it load screen, and swap us back just in case.
It's not letting me. There we go.
And now he has 7 million less health.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good now.
Yes, Payne. Everything's been handed out. Gargle.
Cool, I just want to make sure.
That as, yeah, I'm using Gargle now to keep track of that and roll it out because I can assign it. And it'll flash up on the little thing for it while I'm ray leading if it's about to expire and it needs to go out still.
Alright, everyone's ready.
Loot tank in this or has?
I don't know.
Has tank it, and Lou can pull down the patch next to him.
Yep.
Close.
Okay.
Hey, I'm just happy that we're getting twin Valks, no problem now.
Yeah, really smooth. And then, like, I mean, a lot of it is the soakers. The soakers are getting a lot more comfortable. We're making less mistakes, letting less in, losing less people. And then people are getting a lot better at the transitions, going back to get portals too.
I'm joining this druid party at the top of the DPS right here.
That sussy H-Pally could have came. He's just been farming heroics.
Hero.
Ah, shit. Get a patch grind.
Someone get a patch down for him.
Thought I did.
Other side, Lou.
There it is. There it is.
It's on the other side, Lou.
Sorry, Lou.
Getting death grip it on there.
I need big heals. I just gripped it.
Wait, why my disease is not refreshed? What? Okay, Pestilence, don't do your job then.
we're gonna miss it.
Yep.
Alright, here just getting an ice patch. If you're targeted, we have unlimited.
Watch out. Nice.
Just try not to drop too many extra ones here. Who's the target right now? Oh, okay. We're good. He's about to change targets. Make sure we focus on little ads.
Watch out, guys.
One enraged.
Merge soon. Perfect patch. He's gonna come up here and then emerge. Just don't be right by him.
Finish off ads, right?
Yeah, clear these ads. Next set we'll ignore.
Is there a healing debuff on the boss?
Aim shot up, El Chacho.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Just wait till I put on my actual tier pieces.
4 pieces hot, dude.
Well, it's fun. Thanks for tagging along, everyone.
Only one of these bad boys this time. Anyone, everyone.
So
He's gonna be
everyone here in
farming
Raid,
triumphants.
does everyone know and understand how to look at logs? Just a serious question. If you don't, please say something. Going forward, we're going to start changing the mindset to be. We've consistently had 25. We're going to be more serious about clearing raids. So everybody needs to just review logs and find out where you can improve at.
And no one take it negatively. It's not meant to be, you know.
No, we're here to help
dig
grow.
at people. We can help you learn to look into the logs and see where you can improve and see, you know,
that's
what you can
you
do
gotta
to increase your
benchmark
damage.
to know where we are before we can do that. So that's why I was just asking people to know.
Yeah, I don't have logs, but I'll install that. I heard about it.
I don't think you have to install it to look at it. I don't have it installed.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to
online.
install it. I can give you a link to your character to look at your own.
I guess the only thing I would add to that is if you ever do have a question about your stuff, I would honestly just throw it out in guild chat, because I know like Cran has helped me with mine looking at them before, and anyone else who's familiar I'm sure would be more than happy to.
Yeah, I can show you how to look at stuff other than that parse number that's on there and feel like you're not doing well, because those parse numbers are very skewed at this point.
Yeah.
Yep, to a point. Still should be competitive though, shouldn't be consistently gray or nothing like that. Because going in ICC, I want to clear the heroic. I'm sure a lot of other people do too, but to do that, we need a full 25 foreman. So right now is the time to grow, learn your class, ask questions to help learn your class, etc. Because we will, at one point, be focusing at performance. So we can clear the 25 heroic mode.
Wealthy, are
It's going to be sooner than later.
Passing that to Renew? That's somebody we brought in to help us out.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you've gotten quite a bit of things. I just want to make sure you're cool with it before I just kind of force
I
my
just,
hand, forcing my
I
hands
just
or
got the
whatever.
legs actually. I
Yeah.
lost every other roll, but I'm
Try
fine because my hands are okay. They're 232.
We got the trophies tonight too, so that'll be.
Oh yeah, I don't even know. You'll have to show me like how to.
Yeah. After we finish up here, we'll do that for sure.
Yeah. The legs, they really needed the legs. Hands are fine. I got them last time with Teen Oldor 25.
Oh yeah, I mean we got another Justice Bringer in the raid group now, so that's more DPS.
Yeah, that's big. For red.
Grant, can you check your log? And because I don't see it on the Ascend page.
Says data successfully uploaded, waiting for more data. I can stop it. It's live logging. I load them personal, not.
Oh, it's not loaded to the guild page.
Yeah, but if you were to search your character and click on your character, you would see them. Appreciate you coming and helping us with healing tonight too.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. That was pretty good.
No one rolled on this chest guard. This male healing piece. Oh, Medi's already offline. I need a DE that's still online. There's no way to.
Did we roll the weapon off? I missed it.
I can relog back on if you need me
The
to.
Stormpike Cleaver. Yeah.
Oh hell.
Didn't I? Hold on. Yeah, Stormpike Cleaver.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rolled out. Chills with the 79.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do you need it, Red?
No, you can have it.
Oh,
I'm hearthing, or I'm going to Dalaran.
I didn't think I won it.
I didn't announce the award on that one. It looks like
I think Hasgrid rolled higher than me.
he rolled as an off spec. He said it was a hit upgrade, I think, but not anything major.
I'll log back in if you need me to DE it.
Actually, yeah, my offhand is the Stormpike 245.
Well,
so yeah.
didn't Red want it? Red wanted it, right? If
Red
you don't
was
need that.
interested, and somebody else rolled on it. Let me scroll back up. Hold on. Shag
We should just
rolled.
DE Chills.
Shag rolled a 50. Chills rolled 79, and then has rolled 95 off spec. So if Chills doesn't really want it, it then goes Shag next.
And then Wealthy wanted those male legs. Is that right?
No, I got leggings at Deepening Void for him.
Okay.
It's the male chest plate that
Yeah, I never got that leg. Did I win the legs?
Yep. I think you have the highest roller on them. I awarded them to you, right? I just didn't open trade with you.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Yeah, I awarded them to you. I just didn't open trade with you. That's my fault. I'm in Dalaran if you wanna.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yep.
No worries.
Wops, I just didn't post the link like Shisney does, because I do personal ones. The thing doesn't automatically recognize them and pull them in. I'll get a link for tonight's logs and post them for you guys.
I think there's one posted.
We need those fucking heroic death verdicts to drop. Jesus.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, somebody post at the end of it because it says today at 10:53.
Yeah, they didn't live log, but it's all there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I played like trash tonight. I was just terrible the whole night. I think I need to play my character a little more. Been focusing on getting that shaman leveled up. I haven't done anything on this character other than raid log. I still have. Let's see.
Wait, why are you trading me, Red?
Okay. I
Didn't
still
we
have
get the
2
weapon?
things to get to wealthy. No, I have the weapon on me still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can.
And then wealthy, I'll show you if you want to go to Argent Tournament. I'll show you where to look at Argent Tournament. Red, where are you at?
Running around Dollar.
He's by the
I'm
end.
running to you.
Is that a winter grass?
No, where we just were.
Okay.
That little arena area up there.
I'm going right now.
How many badges of Triumph do you have? Or emblems of Triumph?
78.
So, I think the big pieces are 75, and the small pieces are like 45 maybe. So you'll be able to get 1 piece for now, but you already have trophies as soon as you get badges to get War Tier as well. Because I think you got 2, maybe 3 tonight.
I got 3, bro. If you want one back.
That mean like not a lot of people were rolling on them main spec, so
Nobody needed them.
it's
Like,
fine.
so
And there was
I
like
just,
only
as
you and
much
somebody
as I
else
get
maybe.
the badges, I can just buy the pieces, right?
Yep, you need the badges and 1 trophy per tier piece, and then since you have like
75 for 1, dude. Damn.
well, I mean like tonight you should have gotten quite a few. So if you run a 10-man and a 25-man, I think you end up with like 40 badges a week. Plus, if you do the daily heroic H++, you get 3 from the bag, 2 from the quest.
I ain't got time for that shit, bro. I can do the raid.
Yeah, I don't ever get into them either. But I mean,
I'm not
eventually,
that hardcore now. Come on.
if you just do a 10-man and a 25-man every week, it'll take you a couple weeks to get to the badges that you need. But you'll already have the trophies, so you can trade those pieces in as you get them.
Yeah. I'm about to. And I got the legs.
Because we're at the point now where people are doing pretty good on completing their offsets for trophy wise, so there's plenty of them to go out main set. No reason you won't get one within the next couple weeks by the time you have the badges.
Oh my gosh, I have like for weeks now, 3 of them. I have 78, so I'll be down to 3. Oh yeah, I just got here.
Yep. Do you know where you go into the raid? I'm standing here in the middle. Go shadow form to stick out a little better. I'm off my mount. Yep.
How did you get here so fast?
I have 310 flying speed.
Oh.
He's a fucking wizard. No, JK,
You
he's a
see me
warlock.
down here? I'm landed standing shadow form.
Yeah, I did.
You're right there. Here's the vendor you want right here. So
oh, so expensive.
they're 245. So it's 1 trophy which you won during the raid, and then yeah, it looks like the gloves and shoulders are probably 45, and then the rest of them are gonna be 75. But I mean, like I said, if you get a decent amount each week, so after a couple weeks of raiding, you'll have all the badges you need easy for that. And then, like, I'm at the point now where I have 342 badges. that are just extra. I've already
Yeah.
bought my tier and stuff, so.
I got 367 and I bought all my tier, couple of the all spec tier gems.
Your fastest upgrade potential is, unless you're getting a huge upgrade off one of the other pieces, is probably going to be hands and shoulders, and then because you'll only be like 20 badges short, so like a 10 man will get you the badges you need this week to upgrade to a 2 set for the new tier.
Well, I'm gotta get trash and shit. I want to get ready for bed. I'll talk to you guys later.
Later, bro. Yeah, I think I'll go for hands and shoulder, yeah. So I can get the bonus at least. Yeah. Good job, girl. My 6-year-old is doing typing speeds over here. She's wrecking the speed. So is this like the best in slot? The set?
I got to check and see. I have to look it up. It is for some. Mine, my 4th set is.
Sorry,
Well,
I
I
was
got a
going to the
piece.
bathroom. I
Now I
couldn't
have
hear you.
33. No, there's heroic version. Oh shit! So I just wasted my badges, dude.
No, the heroic you
No,
can
the
only get
heroic
from
you
the.
have to have the regalia, which is when we down heroic and nub, the chest that comes at the end. You get 2 of it if you get, I think, above 25 kills, and you can get up to 4 regalia a week. So once we get heroic and nub down, that's when we'll all be looking for our heroic end tier. Until then, this is what gets you your bonuses.
Oh, that was fun, dude. Yeah, I'm surprised we weren't able to down that last boss in heroic mode.
Oh, he's a whole nother thing. He's a beast.
Yeah, that one's actually really hard.
Our DPS was just low, huh?
That, some learning the fight, getting the ad stack just right so we don't have to spread too
Dude,
much.
I was spamming on these ads like crazy.
Yeah, there's too much wasted. Like, we need to have heavier AoE going on.
But we have to kill the ads, Joe. Quick.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I
This
feel like
boss
we
does
did better.
require 2 paladins no matter what, right? You have to have 2 paladins in this.
Have to isn't necessarily a technical thing. It's very nice to have at least 2, so you can have 2 of them Holy Wrath.
I don't know if I ever seen anybody complete it online without 2 paladins. Heroic and noob.
I know we run 2 paladins and a warrior, but I think we only had 1 paladin, a warrior, and a DK this last time.
Yeah.
Maybe we did have 2 paladin tanks.
So do you guys ever run 25 normal?
A lot of us have alts that are in that threshold. Like, I have a tank alt that's like 4,500 ish gear score, and then I have a healing character I'm working on now, my shaman, that's like 3,500 gear score. A normal run is not out of the question to put up, but there aren't a lot of us that have alts to go in there. I mean, we have a few spots filled, and then a lot of people are trying to get into this more heroic main run as well.
My kid will be at that point soon.
Typing here, bro. Popping the balloons. There's like a ninja, like jumping from one balloon to another, and if you let him drop, he dies. You have to make him jump. So funny.
My daughter just turned 5, and they're starting to work on sight words, like all the different colors and
Yeah.
like exit and entrance and just normal things you would see around.
This is a good website if you want to teach your kid how to type. It's called typingclub.com. Got a lot of interactive stuff.
Well, see, she doesn't do a lot of typing per se, but we have an old laptop that I have set up, and she plays games on PBS Kids on that laptop. She's like, Dad, can I put the game that you're playing on there? And it's like, it's not gonna run on that. Like, no, you can't do it. It's not gonna happen.
So what does Nax? Does Nax give you the badges I need, or no?
Nax is 213, and that gives you... Are they Conquest badges now? Is everything Conquest badges now?
It was heroic. I don't know.
It used to be the badges of heroism, and then they were all the next tier up.
Oh my gosh, so this is the gear you're talking about here. The 258. So basically any of these tokens is the same. You can just buy whichever piece you want, huh?
Yep, whichever one you want to upgrade.
And
Each,
it
yeah, you
only
get
drops at that
one
last
token.
boss?
Yep, only drops in the last boss, hard mode, out of the chest, which means you have to be above, I think it's 25 attempts, and then only 2 are going to drop if you're above 25 attempts. You have to be above 45 attempts to get 4 of them to drop.
Ooh, 4 of them. Oh, that's on 25, huh?
Yeah, that's on 25. So you're looking at 4 total pieces to go out between 25 people. So you need 25 weeks of raiding with the exact same people, hitting all 4 tokens for the entire 25-man team to get all of their regalia. So that's unrealistic, Biss, especially at this point in the phase, that like getting that and having the 4 piece of 258 is pretty unrealistic unless you take your character out of a week of raiding here and take it into a GDKP and buy those pieces, and you get lucky that you get 3 to 4 of them to drop and no one else outbids you. But the 245 gear is, if your set bonus is good for you for that phase, the 245 gear is a stat increase over the 232 Old War tier, and then usually the set bonus is a bit of an upgrade. I know some classes it's not. I don't know which ones though. The only one I know offhand is, I think, as healers, I think one of the healers, the 232 set's better for the set bonuses.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm just gonna pog the 25 normal now.
No, you can't go to, like, the 25 normal and heroic are linked together. At any point in time, we could have done the first 4 bosses normal and then attempted heroic or noob all night.
So I can't even go in, huh?
The only thing you have left available for this week will be the 10-man. And the 10-man heroic and normal are linked the same way. Yeah, the first week we come in, we ran through and we just wanted to run a normal just to get through the bosses and see them and stuff, and then thought we were going to be able to come back in and do heroics, and then realized that's how the lockouts were linked. So, but that does allow you, like, say, like, if for some reason you can't get past faction champs or whatever, you can downgrade it for faction champs and then go back up, and say you're really good for some reason at doing twins, then at least you can jump it back up for twins, even if you've had to lower it. So at any point in time during the raid, you can go from the normal to heroic mode, just a load screen for everybody.
That is so dumb.
I mean, to be fair, it just stops everybody from overgearing, where they would run through a 25 normal and get a few pieces, then go through a 25 heroic and get a few more pieces every week. Then the content would be old and outdated really fast. Because outside of a noob, they're not extremely hard fights. It's just getting everybody focused up and pointed in and doing the right stuff. I honestly didn't parse horrendous comparatively to how I normally do, considering I felt like I played like ass all night.
When do you guys plan on doing a 10 heroic then is the question.
Normally on Thursday we try to put together the 10 heroics. I don't know if anything has been posted yet. I'll have to double check that. But we, at one point in time, we were running 2 teams. We had enough people together. We ran 2 teams. One team went 49 to 50, and the other went 50 to 50. But last week we didn't have enough to run 2 teams. We just went down to the 1 team.
Yeah, last week I had to pug everything. So how do I sign up for the next Tuesday 25? Just
So there's a sign up there right now that will be deleted and replaced. Usually Shizney does that. I guess I could probably do it.
Yeah, just do it so I can test it out at least to see if I can. Come on, keep trying. Come on, keep going. Keep practicing. You did good, but you can do better.
Yikes.
Does Onyxia give you those badges I need?
I think it's like 1 or 2, no? I don't remember.
Emblem of
3
Triumph?
from 29, 3 from 25, and 2 from 10 man. Same for VOA. If you do the new boss for VOA, you get 3 from 25 and 2 from 10 man.
VOA is good because it drops CVP too, bro.
Yeah, and that saves you potentially from having to get one of those tier pieces. If one of your tier pieces drops out of that, then you don't need a trophy and you don't need the badges to get that piece.
Hands and legs, I think, drop from that, right?
Yeah, you might be right. Might be hands and legs only.
So I see here the logs posted by you at 9:54 p.m. So I clicked on that.
Yeah, have you ever looked into logs at all?
No.
Well, you're gonna feel really bad the first time you look into them.
Dude, that's totally.
But once you dive in and learn, like, what information you can pull out of them, not what your number is, then you start to feel a little better.
I'm gonna jump out of here. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you, bro.
Buenos nachos.
So when you click on the link, you see that like all the bosses are listed out, but at the top there's encounters and trash fights, and then encounters below that. Yep.
Yeah, I clicked on encounters, and
So on this summary page, if you
summary,
look,
yeah.
if you scroll down, you see who did the most damage during all the boss fights throughout the night. That includes all the wipes and not just
Night
the kills.
form carried, and then Thais, the paladin, healed the most.
Yeah, Theus has Valinir. He's pretty jacked.
Both Renee they both did 20% each. That's a lot, dude. They were both right
That
at
Disc
10
Priest
million.
was fucking pumping with him too.
Oh, that's the guy who
It was
gave the
good.
hand.
Yeah, that's the guy at the end. Like I wanted to give him a piece because like he actually rolled on something, and we had given you the trophies. And I know you're gonna get badges to technically
Oh
like get from
yeah,
that, and you
dude. I
got the
don't give a
pants.
shit.
So I was like, I mean, hopefully he's cool with this.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah,
dude. I don't
so
care.
if you find like in the damage done by source, you know you'll look on there. You're probably lower than some of the other mages, but by item level, they're probably higher. So,
Well, they all have the
at
sets, and I mean,
yep, and they got
the
sets
only
and
one
stuff.
of them was
So,
fire. The arcane ones were really cracked on the
so
single target only. The
towards the
other
top, you
bosses,
see rankings. So, like across from encounters, after you've clicked on encounters, you see analyze, compare, mechanics, ranking.
hold on, all phases. Um,
Should be towards the top. Once you click encounters,
yeah,
so
I'm
from
on
that initial
encounters.
screen, and then you look like where encounters is now, close to where you
Rankings,
click all phases, keep going far right to rankings.
rankings, 5.
So this parse number that you're looking at now compares you to every mage that's ever gone in your spec and done this dungeon. It doesn't matter their gear score. That's one thing you have to keep in mind when you're looking at this, because obviously there's no way you compete with somebody who's wearing that 258 gear tier set and they've got all 258 or 252 Old War heroic gear. So there's no way like you're going to compete with their numbers. Plus there's little cheese strategies that people do to boost their numbers on this. So
So
but if
let
you
me let me
click
make
by
sure, because
bracket,
I don't think I'm in the right place. So player rankings here.
yeah, across from encounters, there's analyze, compare, mechanics, and rankings. So you just click rankings, and it brings up like, yeah, player rankings, damage, healing, boss damage. So if you're in damage, you see damage dealers.
Yeah, but I don't see. I see all the classes. I don't see just the mages.
Oh yeah. I was just looking at the color of the classes. So if you see, technically you're third from the bottom, right? But
No, I don't think I'm looking at this. Overall by bracket. Let me back.
yeah, rankings overall should be how it's sorted. And then below where it says player rankings, you got damage, healing, boss damage.
Damage, healing, boss damage. Yeah.
So if you just leave that on like the first category, damage, and it's on the right side, it's on rankings and overall, that puts you third from the bottom there. But if you go by bracket, that's going to put you in a gear score bracket with people that are similarly geared.
That's what I'm trying to
So
find. Oh, by bracket here.
by
Found.
bracket. So like if you look at that, technically for your gear score, like you can see more where you fall. That puts you up like right below me, closer to the bottom of the pack, but more towards the middle instead of third off the bottom. And so like that can help you kind of like understand like where you're at comparatively. And something you have to understand is your bracket of gear score, which is like 48, 4900, is that includes a lot of people who've been playing for a long time that are just getting back to their mages and stuff like that. So like people that know what they're doing or should know what they're doing. You can dive into that a lot more
Oh, I'm still setting up my mage, bro. I'm not even
Well, that's what I'm
like
saying. Like, yeah, but like if you're
hurt by
looking,
my CPS now.
yeah, if you're looking at like overall, um, in the rankings, and you're just looking at that parse number, when you look at the first one, like I think the highest was like a 7 or a 9 that you had because you're being compared against all these mages with way better gear. But if you look at mages that are in similar gear, like your beast fight was where you died, and I'm not sure about the Lord Jaraxxus, but if you look at faction champs, you have a 45 on there. Your twins was a 39, and some of that number also has to do with kill times. So like if you have a pretty decent number as like with our kill times right now, like I say decent number, if it's like a 39 or a 40 or whatever, if you get in a group where the kill times are way faster, like our fastest beast before tonight was like 8 minutes, but the fastest that has been done totally is like 4 minutes, so half the time. So one thing you have to keep in mind is when you're looking at this is not just to focus on like where your number is, but you can look at it to see if I click your name in this part.
Well, I'm trying to
Nope,
go
not your name.
compare. And I can compare myself to the other mage that was fired.
Well, see, what I like to do is look at a particular fight. Say, for instance, like your twins fight for tonight.
Holy
Your uptime on, I mean, I'm not 100% sure how mage works, so that's where it's difficult for me to dissect too many other ones, but it looks like your uptime on living bomb was 92%, and your pyrobrass was 70%. So I'd have to look at other mages to like compare where that's at. But I can look at
I need an add-on for the living bomb, dude. Like in
do you have weak
Cataclysm,
auras?
I do, but like in Cataclysm, I could spread living bomb on all the mobs with Fire Blast. But on Lich King here, you have to like manually like target everybody. Oh, we just pulled on Nixia right now.
Yep.
Kill this shitter here, get a couple more of them badges.
Yep. I'm gonna run grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
The hell, they just keep respawning. Why?
What are you doing?
questing an Ungoro, and these mobs just keep respawning again and again.
Oh, you got a hyper spawn?
Yeah. I've
There's
killed
probably
like 10
a lot
of
of
these dudes
people out
already.
there questing right now then. That's what normally happens, is they're being, like the algorithm says they're being killed like faster than they're spawning.
Yeah,
So
funny you
it
mentioned
starts
that, because there's a
hyper spawning.
warlock AoE farming and a mage AoE farming.
Yep, so it's hyper spawning. So you're just standing in one of the like few locations that like people used to do that in TBC.
Yeah, I'm in the hive, but I'm the only one in the hive, so I don't know why they're respawning so quick.
It's probably the same spawn cycle for all those mobs.
Oh yeah.
And so since you kill that one, that spawn is open. So it fills it.
Yo, I was looking at the Beast of Northrend, dude. My parsing numbers are fucking phenomenal. They're not
We
purple.
actually had some people do some decent parsing tonight. Like I said, I don't know what was wrong. Like I felt like I couldn't get any damage. I don't know if I got bad RNG for crits. Like I gotta go back and look. I feel like maybe I was clipping shit. I was doing terrible. But we had some other people that were fucking pumping tonight.
Like Cathay,
Actually putting some legit numbers down.
Arshami, Nightform, Hyper, and myself all parsed insane on the Beast.
I mean, that's our kill time is down almost a minute, so that helps. Because like I think before we were at 7:58, we were at 7:16 that time. It's hard for me to focus on doing the callouts and performing well as well. If I could just focus on my self-responsibilities and not doing callouts and watching timers and being responsible for some of the other stuff that like I'm responsible for, I do a little bit better. But like I don't know, I was struggling tonight.
So nice that we got another Justice Bringer, because I know Ernestine is a fucking pumper.
Yeah, as long as his internet's not griefing him, like he definitely does like pretty close to top damage on a lot of the fights.
Oof, on Juraxis though, my numbers were fucking garbo.
That's the other thing you got to think about looking at these numbers, like I was saying, is you got to look at the kill times.
Yeah. Wow, my faction champs was actually pretty good, even though all I did was just sit in a corner freaking wailing on the tree. Oh dude, the past 2 weeks of the faction champs though have been glorious.
So if we look at like the top guild, their Northrend Beast is 4 minutes and 14. Ours is 7:16. Their Lord Juraxis is 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Ours is 4 minutes and 3 seconds. Our faction champs 6 minutes 8 seconds. Theirs 2 minutes and 36 seconds.
Oh my god.
Their twin
4-minute difference.
Yeah. Their twin kill 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Ours 4 minutes and 1. And then we did a noob normal in 3:54. They do heroic in 4:04. For a total of 22 minutes and 59 seconds of the whole thing. Now don't get me wrong, we go to analyze and they have 3 unholy DKs doing above 13.5 for the entire raid. Their lowest DPS is a warrior at 8,700.
I got 3 more badges, dude.
For this raid, our highest DPS night form, 7,300.
Faction
Now,
champs?
no, this is looking at the entire encounter for all the bosses.
Encounters and trash fights, is that what you're looking under?
I just do encounters because it doesn't really matter too much in ToC, but if you do encounters and trash packs, then the people who can AoE will tend to look better in the summary. So for the summary tonight, you were second with 7,085. And the lowest on the fastest team is an 8,700. And now, like I said, our better performers would do well if they had the same gear that these guys have obviously already got, and they had everyone on the team is like, when you're looking at these top teams, everyone on their team's like a 97 parser.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're fucking sweaties.
Oh, man, I'm stupid. The quest I was doing earlier where the mobs kept respawning, they spawn in 3 waves, and then the queen comes out, and I left before the queen came out, so now I have to redo the whole quest. F that, I'm skipping it. I'm not doing that again.
So I'm back on this website trying to figure out how to kind of learn more about myself and how I did.
Well,
So,
like Grant was saying too, up until you get like say your 4 out of 5 pieces or whatever,
Yeah.
your numbers, like your parsing numbers, aren't going to look great because you're comparing against all the other mages.
Yeah, I only have like, literally these are like the first PvE pieces that I have. Like I didn't even get to choose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of these people are more optimized than you. That's one thing. Like,
Yeah.
you can't look at just the parse number and assume that that's what it
Well,
is.
I want to learn how to look at them for future, maybe.
But if you look at the very left top above the word raids, there's the symbol for the website. If you click that,
Yeah, I'm on it. I just clicked.
and then scroll down till you see boss damage DPS.
Scroll down, boss damage, GPS. Where's that?
So
Yeah,
you see
found
trial.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just hit view more.
Okay.
And then along the top you see a lot of filters. So you'll want to filter all classes down to mages, fire spec.
Hold on, where are the filters at?
So maybe 75% down it says Trial of the Crusader real big, raid zone.
Yeah.
And then right below that you see damage, complete raid, heroic, all regions, fire mage, well, class. You can change all classes to fire mages in just particular.
Oh, okay, I see. Let's do that. Oh, I can even change to their backfire. Okay, got it.
And then another thing I like to do after that is look at item levels. And then I'm not sure what your item level is, but you can look at item levels of your range.
230 says here, so
230. So yeah, if you go to 229 to 231.
Yeah, got it.
So now at the top of the screen is in your bracket the best mage. Now that might mean that he's in a really good team when he's done this one particular fight. He was in a really good team. and they kind of carried the kill speed, which helped him do better. But you don't get in this top list without at least being pretty fucking decent at the class. So
Did
you can
10,800 per second average.
Yep, across all bosses. So what you can do is like to really dive in, you kind of need to compare one-on-one.
So can I
So
see
you
like
click his
what
name,
he?
like the top
Okay.
guy. Yep, you can click his name, and then it'll bring you up to their report that we were on. So you scroll down just a little bit, and you see him. You can click his name again down there at the bottom.
I see ADBZ again here.
Yep, right below Bone Grips.
Yeah.
You click his name again, and you'll see for the entire encounter, you can look at every spell he cast and how often he cast it. It's got your crit percentages here, up times, your misses, and
So you
so
got a
like
65% crit chance.
Yep. And so like this is one of the things like I'll look at is like I'll open a new tab, or you can go back and click on the link for our report.
Oh yeah. Good point. I can just click on my name.
And yeah, you'll look at the report the same way as you'll be in encounters.
Yeah, but it would be interesting to see what kind of gear he's got on, because these comparisons to me are okay, but without the like they're good, but now without seeing the gear, you know?
Well, see, that's what this is gonna take. Like looking at somebody of a similar gear level is obviously they're gonna have optimizations there, but you can use this to see how they play the class, because they obviously play it very well, and maybe they're doing some little thing that you're not doing that could give you an extra couple hundred DPS.
Yeah.
So like the way we're going in now doesn't necessarily compare you one-on-one with them, because they're probably fairly optimized.
Yeah, hyper acceleration, now it's time.
So if I look at him and you, Fireball is both of your top moves. His is by a little bit more than what, or no, your Fireball is a little bit more than what his is. Gotta get which one I have.
Yeah, but my fire blast is very low since I don't have crit. See, that's the problem. You get those fireball, you get them from critting with your fireball. You get free pyros,
So
you know?
so he's probably optimized and stacked a lot more crit than you've been able to get coming from PvP gear into PvE gear. So like first and foremost, that's obviously going to output more damage. So, and it's good that you're sitting here because you know that's why his pyroblasts are much higher.
Oh
than
yeah,
yours.
yeah.
And
I'm
that's
working
something
for crit. I just
that's
have what I
something I
have, you know?
wouldn't know. Yeah, no, that's great. That's what I'm saying, because that's something I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
And so
Nobody casts pyros. Those are all like just procs, you know?
And
So
so
there's
if I-
nothing I can really do about it unless I get more crit.
For sure. If I look at it, it looks like, basically the rest of it kind of follows the same trend. Because he's got more crit, you're saying he gets the more pyroblast, which puts
And you get
yours
ignite.
down just a little
You
bit.
get the ignite every time you crit, you know? So you get like, he did 2.5 mil with that. I did 2.2 mil with that. But God knows how I got that much ignite. But the bottom line is pyro.
Yeah, and
Definitely
see
makes a little difference there.
your pyroblast was up 45% of the time, and his was up 73% of the time. So, obviously you see that, but just looking at this, I can tell that like you're following the right, the right direction. So that would be one of the first things I look at.
Dude, it's pretty simple. I mean, PvE.
So
to
if
me,
you scroll,
if you know the rotation in the class, it's really not a whole lot.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
there's the little things like when you throw the potion at the countdown to get an extra haste potion, which honestly I ran out of
Yep.
haste potions, so honestly, whatever. I'm like again, like I'm trying my best, but at the same time, I'm not gonna like try over anything right now. It's like I
Nope.
barely have any gear to
Yeah,
even
yeah,
be
for
part of these
sure.
raids. Like I'm being carried so hard, you know.
Yeah, and like I'm just telling you, like, you know, this is what like I would tell anybody that's just learning to look into logs, because like
But
the
I
more
like
you
it.
get in here and to play with it, like you can compare yourself to somebody with a similar kill time, because that can be really motivating when you look at somebody that has a similar kill time to us, and not necessarily somebody that is like the top parser, because like their their kill time on bosses is probably a lot faster. So that allows this guy to spend more time inside of heroism. That accounts for more of his overall damage, because if the fights say half the time, then all of a sudden you're getting basically a 50% boost from heroism as far as your numbers go. Because the longer the fight goes on, the less those things matter. But if you click back on the ADBZ guys summary page there.
Hold on a second. Look at his average cast. I have 9.9k, so I'm at 10k. He casts fireballs at 14k on average. Dude, just that in itself is 4k. That's like 40% more than mine every time he casts.
Yep.
And
So
that's the
like
reason
that's gonna
because he crits
carry him
with it.
huge. Yep.
Yeah, it's because his crit is so high. He gets those crits.
Well,
And look,
but
he only casts.
look at how many times he cast it. You know, he cast
Yes,
it 308 times because their fights are shorter, so his crit means so much more.
and not only that, he casts less because now he has to use his proc from Pyro. So that's another global cooldown he has to use. Living Bomb 135, Living Bomb 360. So it obviously seems like I'm putting too much Living Bomb around. I don't know. That's a lot of Living Bomb 360 compared to his 135. So I'd be curious.
But look
Living
at the
Bomb,
uptime. His uptime is 76,
where
which is
76?
just a little bit less than yours. Yours is at 80. So you might be overcasting it, but you got to think if he's getting more pyroblast procs, he doesn't have as much time to cast it, right? Because
Exactly.
their
He's
kill
using,
times, look at your pyroblast procs. You got 149, he has 160. So like if you take
a
the
lot less
ratio,
time. A
yeah,
lot less time.
yeah, if you take the ratio of like fireball cast to pyros, like your ratio is well over 2 to 1, and his is right at it.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
closing in
dude,
like a
I have
3 to 1.
a lot
So
of confidence. I mean, I've done, and this is the only reason I do PvEs because of the competition in DPS. Like,
and that's perfect. Like it's great because like
that's
sitting
the
down with you,
only
most of
reason
the
I do
time
PvE, bro.
I'm having to try to learn the class a little bit and find these comparisons, but you already know what you're looking at, which is good when you look into this, because like if you want to look and see, if you
Oh,
go
this is
back to
great.
his at the top, you'll see encounters, then his name, and below that we're in the damage done section. You can go to summary, and you can
Looking at
see.
where's summary here.
So it's like at the very top of the screen,
Oh,
it
I
says
see summary
encounters all
here.
kills
Yeah.
summary, and then you can see exactly what he's wearing. So you can
Oh,
look and see how he's
shit, yeah.
gymming, what gear is he wearing.
Oh, this
At
site
the
is so good, dude. Where'd you
at the
find this?
top, it tells you, you know, his intellect, his spirit, stamina, crit, haste, if, on average through the fight.
So this is for
So
me.
yeah, if we look, like your crit's at 712, his is at 1055. I don't know what percentage that moves to, but
Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Where are you looking? My kid is just
okay, so
asleep.
you see the chart at the top? Right below
Uh,
that is stats. Right before you start hitting where the gear is, there's stats. So you can see
yes, I do now. Yeah,
so you
I
can
see.
see where his stats are compared to yours. Like
Ah,
you're
good
more stand
job.
heavy because you're wearing some PvP gear still. And he's got 300 hit rating on you. So a little over 300 hit rating. I'm sure that's, I think it's like 42 points makes a percent. So like, you know, that's a good 6-7% over you or whatever.
So
But
his pace is 500 to 8,000. Mine is 475. Period.
yeah, I don't know. His has a gap there, which means he's must have
He
swapped
uses
over
the
some type of
potions
gear
probably,
or something, maybe.
or maybe yeah.
But yeah,
Then
using potions, and he has like if you scroll, oh, it's not gonna show down
should have
here.
bought the potions tonight. Let me go buy some before I forget again.
But you got to think too. You're on the low end of that spectrum at 239. He's on the high end at 231. And
Yeah,
like
so
if I'm looking at yours, like you don't have a meta gem, which is big because the meta gem you do gives you plus 21 critical strike rating and 3% critical strike damage. So if you think of like all your critical strikes throughout the entire night are going to do an extra 3% damage. That's pretty big.
yeah, I'm about to put one. I just got that head in Old War 25. Remember if we did that a couple of days ago?
It's a good helm. It just sucks that it doesn't have that meta slot. And then like looking at his
It
gear
actually
too,
does
like he
have a
has
slot. I'm about to put it right now.
the Worm Hunter doesn't have a meta slot though, does it?
What's that?
Like a
The
meta
helm?
gem, not a red, blue, or green.
No, it does have a meta,
It
yeah.
has a meta?
Yeah, I just
I must be
didn't put
thinking
it.
of a different helm.
I have the color of the Worm Hunter. Most heads
Yeah,
have
that's what I
one.
see.
I would
Yeah,
think.
most of them do. But like whenever I hover over it, it tells me that you're missing a blue socket and you have a hit rating gem in it. For a yellow socket,
And look, think
but it
about it.
doesn't tell me that you get a meta on it, which is weird.
What you're looking at, is that the gear that I fought with? Or is that the gear I have currently on?
This is going to be the gear that when we did the fights you were wearing.
Got it, got it. Because I just put two more. See, my item level now, it's a lot higher because I put 245 items. But see, if I was to put the ones that I had in my fight, that would bring me a lot lower. Like a lot
Yeah,
lower.
we're looking at what you were wearing during the raid while we were fighting.
I know, but remember we pulled these guys based on my current item level, which is 227.
No, when we're looking
29.
at like the reports, it's only going to be based upon what happened during our fights. It doesn't automatically update off your character. Like if you change stuff, that's not going to change the summary. This is only going to tell you what you were wearing during that fight.
And I don't even have an enchant on my weapon. On the staff I got from Old War as well. I don't have an enchant on my legs, on my feet.
And see, that's a good thing, like, to use this to look at too. Like, if you forget to go do something like that, you start looking and you're like, oh shit, like, I need to go do that, because that could be huge.
Yeah, but some of these items are so bad, like, I don't even want to spend 500 gold on an enchant.
And that's understandable, yeah. Like, you know, if you're...
Like these legs, for example, it's
yeah,
213.
the distorted
like,
limbs that you had 213.
Bullshit,
Yeah, exactly. That's a huge upgrade for you. I didn't know you had 213 legs.
Yeah, so now the legs are 245. So that's huge. I'm gonna put an enchant. I'm gonna like you'll see me out there, man.
For sure, yeah. Like I have faith in it. Like I'm just like I show you this
really
website.
good.
You can dive in
really
and
good
you can
shit, yeah.
compare yourself to you can get as nitty gritty as you want in this website because it's the combat log. Every spell that's cast, every trinket that goes off, every hit that a person takes, every mechanic a person misses is all part of the Warcraft combat log. And so this website just interprets that information for you. And so like I try to tell people when you're looking in here, don't get too lost in looking at the parses until you figure out how to look at all the other information first. Because if you're just looking at the parses, and like I said, you go back to what we were looking at in the beginning where we were comparing rankings, and this guy's a 99 for your item level, and I think you were like I don't remember exactly what you were at, but like you were like maybe like a 27 or a 30 or something like that. But if you look, he's way more optimized. He's got
Yeah, the guy's a hardcore. I'm
yeah,
not.
for sure, he's sweating on it. So like
Yeah,
you
exactly. And I'm
can't.
the opposite at this point since my gear's all over the place. My stats are all over the place.
Yeah, for sure. So like I try to at that point whenever you like compare you and him, I try to look at what spells are being cast in how many times and how does the damage compare. Because if I were to take, you know, a class I know better, I would understand some of the things like you're telling me because he has higher crit, he's getting more pyroblast. So since I understand like how that works, like now, like I
Yeah.
understand why that's
It's
higher.
not like
Otherwise,
you can press whatever buttons you want. You're gonna have the crit.
yeah, and another mage, I might be like, if I'm looking at the logs, like, hey, if I compare you to the top guy, and to be fair, like, I don't expect anybody in our guild to be the top guy, because if you're the top guy, you're not hanging out down here with us. Like, we're progressing, a bunch of people that just like to chill and, like, roll through it. We try not to be too sweaty, but we want to do well, and, if you're a top guy, like obviously I'm not going to be talking to you about logs right now because you're going to understand like how to look into them and how to parse.
This is very in depth, and I didn't even know this thing existed.
Yeah, and it gets deeper. Like you can go in fight by fight, and you can look at
You know what's
how
annoying,
many
dude? Finding
dispels people
the
get, where you took damage, if you could avoid it.
how do you find the right gems, bro? Like the name of them. There's so many at the auction house. Like for example, if I'm looking for a gem that's got, let me give you an example, like 9 spell power and 10 spell penetration, or 9 spell power and 8 haste. It's an orange gem, but I don't know the name of it. You just have to like manually scroll through.
So what I do is normally whenever I am putting a gem in, I'm on the Wowhead website.
Yeah, that's what
and,
I do.
And so, like, if you go to the gem and enchant section, normally it lists out the names. So, which one were you looking for? What were the stats?
Like,
that's not gonna help you because you were looking for more of a PvP focused one, I think.
no, I was just looking to add some purples, like I think spell power and spirit. But I'll do all that tomorrow. I'm gonna put a meta gem here since that's gonna help me a lot. Let's see how much crit from 20. It goes from 25. It went to 26. However, I need 2 blue gems, and I have 1. And I have 2, so that works. Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna put the
12 spell power, 10 spirit is the purified dreadstone.
Purified, yeah. Let's do that one.
Yeah, as I say, normally I use Wowhead as like a general reference for what gems I should be looking for. That way I don't have to scroll through the names because I'm like, I know I need the yellow that splits, but I don't remember what it's called.
Oh my gosh,
And
I'm
if
high and spending 374 gold on that, see? Unless it's a beast item.
Do you have
like,
Alduar badges?
Let's see.
Conquest?
I have 48, yeah.
So if you go into the Dalaran sewers, the Dreadstones are only 10 badges. Just transfer 10 badges down to the lowest it can go. And then there's a vendor with all the other badges next to the heirloom vendor. And you can trade those 10 badges in for the uncut gem. And then find you a jewel crafter and tip them like, 10 gold or whatever. They'll cut it for you. People usually spawn back quick with jewel crafting. Alternatively, I'm sure you have a lot of honor points. You can use honor points. So for the 3 main colors, it's 20, and then for the mixed gems, it's 10k honor to get a gem uncut from Stormwind. Just look for the
Yeah.
jewel crafting vendor.
Inside, in the old town there? Yeah, in the old town, I'm pretty sure. Let me go
Yeah,
check if
in
they
the
have
old
like...
town. And then when you go in on the right, that first floor, one of the first vendors there is the jewel crafting vendor. And you can buy the uncut gems from them, then just tip somebody a few gold to cut it for you.
Jewel crafting right here. So the Dreadstone is 10k, so you can actually make some money with honor, huh? And the Cardinal Ruby's 20, dude. Damn. That's pretty insane, dude. So I do have a Cardinal Ruby, I have a King's Amber. Can you buy these gems before you hit 80?
Sorry, I just come back. The last thing I heard was right after I said the jewel crafting vendor. I think you were there.
Yeah,
I
I was
don't
wondering.
know if you can buy them pre-80 or not. I would assume so, because it's from the vendor, and you receive less honor below 80 than you do at 80, so you probably can.
Oh, dude, look, on the right side, you can actually see the gems, the names, and everything. On the right side of the gear, you see that? There's a like a separate tab, basically.
You mean if you're in the summary, looking?
Just looking at this guy's gear, if you go
Oh
all the way
yeah,
to the right,
gems, relics, and enchants. You can
the
see what
name,
he's
yeah.
got listed out. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can look and see what types of gems he's using and what slots, what
Purified Dreadstone.
metas, and you know he's still using some of the lower gems. So you know you don't have to necessarily get the best of the best gem, especially if it's a lower piece. You can get away a lot cheaper with the lower cut gem. But you can also use badges and honor and buy the better gems. I mean, I guess like you know, while you're still in a piece that you know you're gonna replace soonish, potentially, like you know, any 213s, 232s.
Anything less than 245, I'm not gonna put the top stuff in.
Yeah, but you could buy a top gem and sell it uncut. It'll sell fairly quickly in the auction house, you know, within a day or two max. And then you could buy 3 of the lower version of it. Just to have that one, you know.
No,
if
this
you
side is
in
so
a
good,
gold
Rune
issue.
Scarlet. Oh, this saves me so much time. I just need to save this website. Let's see. Add to bookmark. Added. Encounters. Done.
But yeah, we post logs every week that we raid, so like you can go back and you know it'll tell you if you go to that website and you just search your name.
Oh, you can do that too. Nice.
And you click on it, it'll tell you, you know, you look at this main page. Like what I like to do is I have this pulled up before raid. So on North Rim Beast it says, you know, your highest DPS is 4,500. So what I look for is I got an upgrade this week. So whenever I go in next week, I better do more than 4,500 damage. Because then I'm not only improving on my skill, but like I get a gear upgrade. If I'm pulling the same damage with the gear upgrade, then like I'm not doing something right, you know?
I wanna carry you guys so hard next time I show up. Watch me. Just mark my words. Mark my words. They're gonna be like, damn, man, I should have never shown him that website.
No, for sure. We have a couple people who are starting to complete items. So a lot of the really good items will start getting passed out a lot quicker. You know, we're starting to see we're getting more heroic kills every week, so we're starting to see a lot more of the heroic gear go out. You know, we're not at the point where any of it gets disenchanted, but we it'll definitely start going out faster too. So, like, I just like to come to this page because I look at what's our fastest kill, and I know how to time my cooldowns based upon what our fastest kill is. Like, if I look at this and our fastest twins kill is 4 minutes, then I know within the first minute I need to pop my my 3-minute cooldowns. That way I've got them back up again before the end of the fight. So if the first special ability is one where I need to pop, say, my Shadow Fiend, which I want to pop with Hero, if the first ability is the one where I need to pop that, then that's when I pop it, and I know I'll have it at the end of the fight again. If not, I may go ahead and pop it then, because being able to use it twice is going to be better than using it once during heroism if I save it. Getting that, ever so little couple of damage out, just because I know our fight's going to take longer. Now, if we had like a 2-minute fight there, where I know I'm only going to have the opportunity to cast it once, then I know I'm going to cast it during heroism, because it's going to give me the biggest boost if I have it out during heroism. So I like to use that too. How close, or what's our time, so I know when to pop my cooldowns. What's our normal kill times, and then what's my highest DPS, because I'm shooting to beat that number. I always compete with myself before I start looking at a bunch of other numbers.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna make a huge difference, I think.
Like I said, like you can dive into everything. Did you stand in something for longer? Say there's some debuff that goes out, and it's something that you're standing in. You can look to see how you compare to the person who takes the least amount of damage during that fight. You can go find the person who takes the least amount of damage during that fight. What are they doing? What are they not getting hit by? What are you taking more damage for? What can you move out of?
Yeah.
There's even a thing in here where you can click. Let me see if I can figure out how to get back to it. Yeah, so after ranking, so you have like whatever section you're on, like you have to be in a specific boss. So like if we go to Northrend Beast Heroic, and across the top next it'll say all phases, keep going right, it says analyze, compare, mechanics, rankings, and there's replay because we're at a specific boss. If you click on replay, it's going to bring up a map of the arena. And then there's a lot of different controls here that I don't know necessarily what do, but you can turn your character on, you can see where you were standing, and then it'll show you where stuff comes out, and so you can see like what people's positionings are and where they're at and where they need to move to. But like, was the boss out of my range because I was over here? But if I look at this and I have all the other DPS turned on, there's room over here I could have moved to, like, and you can get in and kind of watch it step by step and see where people are standing, how people are moving, are people moving out fast enough, because that's like one of the things, like there's not a lot of fights necessarily here, but whenever you died, you could see what Warcraft logs thought your positioning was and where you were at compared to where you thought you were at, and then you can look to see why those might be different. Did you misinterpret the situation and you thought you were somewhere else, or what kind of happened there?
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off Discord. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, I need to go to bed soon too.
I want to put like battle power in this to rest. This is 245. Battle power by 30. I think that's max. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna add some enchants for sure. I still have my back is still PvP. Head and shoulder enchants. Those I get from
The head, you're probably gonna want the one from Dalaran the Kirin Tor, up the giant staircase there. at the top, and then your shoulder enchant is Sons of Hodir,
Let
which
me
is
buy
the
this
faction
legs
Ice Crown.
really quick. Legs enchant here.
What are your professions?
Only have tailoring at the moment.
That's a good one to have. The Tailor and Cloak enchant is pretty good. And then next best for most casters is engineering. It's just expensive to level.
Willpower and spirit. See, what's the name of that stupid one? Can't find it, see, bro. It's not good.
The Purified Dreadstone, 12 spell power, 10 spirit.
No, 50 spell power.
Oh, the Brilliant Spell Thread.
Brilliant.
Oh, you want the tailoring version though. If you're high enough level, you can put the tailoring version on. It only costs you an Eternum thread. You don't have to actually craft it.
Oh, you're right. Because I do have tailoring
Master's Spell Thread, maybe?
Yeah, I totally forgot about tailoring. You're
Yeah,
right.
so you should be able to just go grab a Eternum thread, and then you can put it into your pants and save yourself some cash.
Yeah, you're right. And then for my weapon, I don't know if I should spend the money on this or not. It's 500 gold.
So there's 2 levels of spell power enchants, and the second level is usually much cheaper. So the top one is 81.
63 is the top one. The staff, oh, it's 81. I see here.
Yeah. So like the 60 enchant staffs increase the spell power by 69 is 76 gold.
What's the name of that one?
One is called Greater Spell Power, and the other one is just called Spell Power. I'm buying it for you. Don't buy it.
Okay, appreciate it. You're here in Stormwind?
I am in Stormwind. Yes.
And then I need boots. Enchant. Let's see. What's a good one for that?
Tescar's Vitality gives you movement, and then
24 critical strike is what I need.
that's probably engineering with the Nitro boots.
Just 24 critical strike?
So you're gonna want the icy one, the enchant boots icy. I gotta look at the name of it. I can't remember. It's 12 crit, 12 hit, and then the other one is movement speed and something else. Let me look them up.
Should probably activate. Do you still have that add-on? You told me about that add-on.
Which add-on?
You had an add-on you were using for Auction House.
Oh yeah, TSM.
I'm wondering if I have a buckle in this waist or not. Let's see.
So Tusker's Vitality is a minor movement speed increase with 15% stamina. Let's see, what the hell's the other one called?
Just buy one with crit if you can, please, and I'll pay you back.
Yeah, Ice Walker. Ice Walker is crit strike rating by 12 and hit rating by 12. Which, until you get engineering is the Nitro boots, which give you the little boost where you rocket boot around, and 24 crit rating. But yeah, I got you Ice Walker. That's what it's called for your boots.
Oh yeah, did I change my gems? You motivated me. That's it. Next time I show up, I'll be ready to roll, baby. Need a better head. 21 is good. Need a better, what is this, a blue?
Let me find the other enchant. Where did it go? I didn't think I had an open
Nice.
slot in my bag, but I must have. There it is.
Oh, I just need now. Appreciate it. I now just need head and shoulder enchants. And since my head is okay, but my shoulder is pretty decent.
So shoulder is Sons of Hodir.
On the
So if you
Hodir.
hit U,
Yeah.
that's the default keybind at least. They say Wrath of the Lich King, Sons of Hodir. What's your ranking with them?
My reputation. You mean?
Yeah, your reputation.
What was the name of it?
The Sons of Hodir.
Dude, we're in Lich King?
Yep, Lich King.
You don't even have them here, dude.
Okay, so you want to look into the Sons of Hodir chain line, because those are going to be the best shoulder enchants that you can get.
Can you start turning in barks from like really early on? I think I have a bunch.
As soon as you unlock them, where you can turn in the repeatable, you can buy or you can ask in the guild. There's probably enough of us to way overdo Exalted, where you can turn in the little relics of, what are they called? Are they just called relics of Oluwar?
Or every day.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
But you turn those in 10 at a time for reputation, but you can max that out super fucking quick, and it's really cheap. They were like 10 silver each on the auction house, so it's like a gold per turn in for 350 XP, or 350 whatever reputation.
Do you know where to start it?
Storm Peaks.
So my crit is now at 27%.
So
And
it's
it
what,
was
it's like 2 or 3 extra % already?
well, I had 712 crit. Now I have 700. No, I'm not looking at the right thing. I'm trying to compare some stuff here. It was 340 and now it's 418, so my heat went up significantly. And there's no reforge in this, right?
No reforge.
Okay. I got a lot more spell power, dude, now.
Yeah, spell power is king.
How can I compare my spell power? Oh, dude, that's insane. That's really good.
Trying to see if there's a way to do this. There should be. If it knows all of your base stats, it
Intellect
should know your
14,
spell
20.
power. But it doesn't list your spell power on here for some reason.
Dude, this guy had like good trinkets, like really good main hand. 252 main hand, the star shard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, he's
Dude,
wearing a couple pieces that are
way better.
holding him down somewhere.
And he's got a 4 out of 5 Valor's Kirin 225. Is that cheap to buy? Where did he buy that set from? Because that's got a really good bonus at 4 set.
The Valorous Kirin Tor shoulder pads?
Yeah, uh-huh.
So he is wearing, it looks like he's actually wearing...
Dropped by Emelon the Storm Watcher.
Well, that's, that should be the... That's just so weird. That's the Old War tier pieces.
How long ago did this guy do this damage? Do you can you tell?
Yeah, July 6th of 2023.
So fairly recently.
You call it fairly recently. I don't necessarily consider it fairly recently. ToC come out probably shortly after that time. Like, he was probably pretty close to best in slot for his time frame when he come through.
Yeah.
I don't know when ToC released.
So how can I compare my stats now approximately? Well, I do. Well, I could get the PvP ones, huh? I'm wondering if the PvP ones, the enchants from Wintergrasp, you know, or the ones you buy with honor, but those just give you stamina and resilience, I think, huh?
For what? Sorry?
The head and shoulder.
For the head, you're gonna want from the Kirin Tor. What's your rep with the Kirin Tor?
Let's see. So I go to you, Kirin Tor.
Yes.
I'm friendly with them, dude. That's not good.
At Revered, you get Arcanum of Burning Mysteries.
How do I farm that?
At Friendly, you can get their Tabard, and then if you run dungeons, you get rep from killing stuff in dungeons. So if you have their Tabard on, you will gain rep in their faction as you kill stuff in dungeons.
Can't believe my back is still PvP, dude. That's holding me back a little bit there.
Yeah, it sucks whenever you get like a decent PvP back, because it's hard to replace stat-wise. So yeah, you had the 245 back, so it's hard to compare when you look at like the amount of spell power you're getting, the amount of haste that you're getting out of it, and compare that with stamina and intellect of other gear pieces. It's like even if they optimize you slightly, that stat boost is probably carrying you. I think like the backs, the rings, there's a few pieces that are PvP that they don't play a huge utility in boosting your PvE stats, and they can be big at helping carry you early on damage wise.
I gotta put the kids to sleep. Dude, that was so helpful, dude. Thank you so much for the help.
Yeah, and like I
And this
said,
website is
there's
so
so
fun
much.
and good.
There's so much in there too that you can look into. So if you're ever looking through and you're confused by something, like let me know, because like I've spent a lot of time diving in, and there's some other helpful tools I might be able to help find you too, that like
I need
warn
some
you and
add-ons
stuff.
for
And
the procs and the dots.
you need a good weak aura for that.
I
I like
have
to
weak
use
auras, I just probably need to figure it out.
Luxos. I use a lot of Luxos for my alt characters, just because they're generally pretty good. They show your main moves, and when they're off cooldown, they time out your dots for you, and it's just like a little bar in the middle. For my Shadow Priest, which is my main tune, I use a different one. But for all of my other tunes, I almost always get a Luxos weak aura.
I'm out, dude. My kid's still awake and it's past 11 o'clock. She's waking up for school tomorrow. But,
Yep, I gotta
dude,
wake up in
I
like 5.5
feel,
hours, so.
I feel ready for the next raid here. So,
Yeah,
Hopefully
for
I
sure.
can catch the 10 heroic.
The
And
biggest thing we look for, well, I say the biggest thing looked for whenever selecting who to take is going to be the people who can follow the mechanics, who are showing improvement, as we start to try to be a little tougher on who we bring. Because the tougher we are on who we bring, the more it benefits the entire raid. And so, we have some people, they may have decent gear and they may be able to put out a big number because they've got that decent gear, but they don't follow mechanics, they don't listen. And that's
we
not
have
going to help us in the
Clipper.
long run, because we'll eventually get that person who actually follows the mechanics and listens. We'll eventually get them that gear, so they're going to be able to perform better
I was
than that
honestly very
person is.
surprised we weren't able to do that fourth boss with that raid, dude. Like, I don't understand where the problem was.
The final boss, people just hit panic mode, and
They
we
can't
we were
focus too much
short
feeling
on
going.
damage there because of positioning in the beginning. That's the biggest thing. Like, you get the first 2 ice patches down in a good spot, and then that last boss is like, you can get down to 10%, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you're close to killing it. Because that
Yeah.
last phase, the third part of that phase on heroic can go south very, very quickly. Because in heroic, the healers cannot keep everybody topped off as much as they do in normal mode, because he'll do too much healing on his life drain. And so the healer's got to be ready to react instead of being proactive and keeping everybody topped off and keeping their hots rolling. They got to be ready to react to what's going on and heal and let everybody set at that, 5 to 8k health range. Otherwise, he saps too much health and we can't out damage it.
Dude, that is not a bad back. Any drops?
Yeah.
Is that a trash? A drop in ToC? Like, where? How did they have
Yeah,
that? Yeah.
if you do normal mode faction champs, there's a chance that drops.
Dude, that's
But
like
if you
500.
do heroic, then you get an upgraded version of that, but you can't buy it.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't care. I'm
I
not
thought
gonna
about
spend that
getting
shit.
that for my shaman, but I
Nah, I'm
didn't
done,
want to
bruh.
spend the gold to get something with hit rating on it, because I'm doing a resto shaman. So it's like, I'm not gonna get the hit rating to
That's
know that I didn't replace
literally
it.
$30 or more gold, huh? The
Basically,
5K.
because you get 4.5 to 5k per WoW token, and it's
5K right
20.
now.
Are they up to 5k?
Dude, it's been at 5K for the last week. It's the inflation is crazy. Look, right now it's 5K on the dot.
I should start paying my game time with gold, but I'm just stingy, so I don't.
How much gold do you have now?
Right around 82,000.
Yeah, dude, you definitely should. That's what I did. I bought 2 months worth of. I bought some gold from like a source,
I just spent about, I think it was probably close to 18k on my shaman whenever I got it leveled up, and then I
Oh, it's
spent.
80 now. Let me see your gear. Where you at?
I'm standing
Oh,
out
you're
here.
here. So what's your item level? 35, I see here. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
your neck, dude.
Hey, don't look at the greens, look at the purples.
I'm sure you can find something better at
I
the
mean,
auction house.
well, I mean, yeah, I could definitely grab a few more items, but I've already spent like I said, like 18k on everything here. I just spent 17k on my Death Knight to get tanking gear, so I could try to use him for 10 mans last week if we needed him. And then I spent 35k on the trinket off of a noob. I was at 136 for a little bit, but I'm down to like 81 now. But I do a GDKP every week that I get about 15k out of. So as long as I don't buy anything during that, I can stack up some cash.
Look at all the pictures.
Yeah, there's definitely some items like blue items at auction house that are pretty decent. They could buy for just a few hundred gold, you know?
Yeah, I try to look through. I looked at because I just hit 80 yesterday, so
Oh my
I've
god, so
been
you did really good then. You just
yeah,
did it.
I've been looking each day for anything above item level 187, which is the blue tier level 78 gear. I've been looking for cloth, leather, and mail yesterday and today to try to pick up any pieces I can fill, but some of them just kind of seem pointless to fill because I know I can easily upgrade it once I get like maybe some more badges or like I just put on a second trinket today. I'd been just running with the one badge trinket that I bought, but I just put on a second trinket today. It just has haste rating and then on use for attack power, but like I can benefit from the haste because I was running with no trinket. It's like, well, fuck, I might as well throw that on and benefit from the haste,
Yeah.
the passive stat. But I gotta go to bed. I'm staying up too late and be cranky in the morning.
Alright, bro.
I'll catch you tomorrow, and
Catch you
definitely
tomorrow.
hit
Have a
me up
good
if
night.
you have some questions. Like you're looking into something, like hey, like where can I find this, or how can I look at this, or whatever. And if I don't know, I can probably help you figure it out, just from being like, oh, if I click on this and this. 'Cause the more you click, the more you find. There's just so much information in that Warcraft logs. But you
That
better go
sucks.
look, bro. You better go look.
I know, dude. Thank you so much, bro. Have a good night. I'm out as well.
Yep,
Catch you
you too.
tomorrow. Bye.
And it's just me.